Welcome, everyone, to the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast. I'm your host, the Indie God, the Deathmatch King, the Internet Champion, always ready, Matt Cardona.
And I'm your host, the most professional wrestler, TNA wrestling star, the Scottie Pippen of wrestling figure collecting, Brian Myers. What's up, everybody?
Miles here, producer of the show, Smart Mark Sterling Esquire, the most famous professional wrestling lawyer, and this show is brought to you by our good friends, Ringside Collectibles. Use code MAJOR to save 10%.
As soon as we're done recording, I'm going to go use discount code MAJOR and pick up some things for myself. Some things that came in that we'll be discussing.
Oh, hell yeah.
I don't have anything from Ringside this week, but there's a bunch of stuff coming in the mail that I know for sure I want. But follow us on X, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube, Major WF Pod. Subscribe to this podcast wherever you get your podcasts and leave a review. Not just any review, but a major review. If we read your review on air, you will get a little prize. The review this week, guys, someone actually sang for us. They sang the song. I think
Makina Mash?
No, I think Mark's going to have to put it in.
You sure? It's not
Mark's going to have to put it in post.
Okay.
But it was a great review. Let me find it for you guys, and I'll read some of the review. Or should we just play the song?
Oh, let's play the song.
We'll play the song right now.
He's just Matt. Caught a raccoon when he wanted a cat. He's just Matt. Left WWE but never got fat. Now he wrestles in death matches with Nick Gage. He's just Mark. He wears a suit, but he's not a narc. Found his first figure for Ricky Starks. Mark still doesn't know what happened to Jade. And he's just Brian. He spends enough. Made some bank on Warrior. He's Major, and so am I. They're Major.
Well, congratulations. You are the winner.
Wow, that was great.
That was just a very entertaining song.
Ted the Sock, what a review. Thank you very much. We really, really appreciate that. All right, speaking of Ringside, the giveaway, every week there's a giveaway courtesy of Ringside Collectibles. Find the pin post on X to be eligible. Last week, it was Defining Moments. Bret Hitman Hart from WrestleMania 7, I believe. Or was that 8? WrestleMania 8 was Piper?
And by the way, guys, here's a little secret. You're not going to believe this. These prizes from Ringside, they come from Ringside, not from us.
Yeah.
So don't blow up the Major Pod anything when you haven't got your package yet. It's coming. But not from us. From Ringside Collectibles.
Email Ringside. Say, hey, I want the... There's only so much I can do.
Yeah, good Lord.
I give you your address. That's it.
A while back, he said that they kind of send out like a bunch of them at the same time. So
Right.
if you're at the beginning of that wave, it might be 3-4 weeks. So
Yeah.
chill.
I understand the anticipation, but guys, it's a free figure.
Yeah.
But
Where's my Tyrus Bendy?
There we go. The winner is at Kinetical 2001. You win the
That's
Hitman.
Eamon.
Oh, my, oh wow.
Earring mulligan.
And the giveaway this week is Shawn Michaels Defining Moment Ringside exclusive.
Damn, someone just got that signed. It looked so cool.
Yeah.
Did it have a big cock on it?
Yes.
Big old Shawn Michaels cock and balls, but it looked great.
I wonder if he would do the balls in different colors.
There's literally one right. Oh, there it is. Look at it.
Oh, my
guys.
God.
If you don't know what I'm talking
Look at
about.
that. Look at that HB cock.
Right into his mouth.
Yeah.
Wow.
Broski, can we talk about the toy drive?
Well, if we're going to skip around, and go ahead.
This is
Sure.
it. This
I
is the
think
final
we got to
countdown.
lead off with this. This is the
Well,
biggest
the
deal.
toy drive, guys. There's still time if you're listening Friday or listening early. Guys, there are 3 ways to donate. Honestly, at this point, probably the easiest way is go to Ringside Collectibles, WrestlingFigures.com. Order items to donate. Send it to the Major Toy Drive address, P.O. Box 339, Merrick, New York, 11566.
You won't be charged for shipping.
You will not. Just put in that
We pick it
address. We'll pick it up. The cutoff date is December 3rd. At this point, guys, I wouldn't try to mail stuff to the toy drive. You can try if you spend the money for like overnight delivery. But there's also a third way, and that's coming to the big event this Monday night, December 4th at Create a Pro in Hicksville, New York. You bring 5 toys. Isn't it? It's 5 toys, right? To get in?
I believe that's what we settled on. Yep, 5 items.
5 toys for entry. You get to listen to a live recording of the Major Wrestling Figure podcast. You get a photo op in the ring, the real ring, with Brian, myself, and Mark. And it's just a great time. Listen to the pod, donate some toys. And of course, whoever donates the most through Ringside Collectibles will get a Major Pod holiday title courtesy of Wildcat Belts. This is the last week, guys. What else can I say? Donate to the less fortunate.
Any more incentive? We've secured a couple surprise guest skis, which we don't normally do for recordings, but we decided to give you a little more incentive, make it a little more fun. It's gonna be a really cool episode.
Yeah. And
Well,
then I'm sorry, you mentioned the pictures after, right? We'll do a little pictures after.
Yeah. We'll do the meet and greet in the ring. We're not doing a bunch of autographs here, just a
You
photo.
can step in the very ring that MJF trained in, guys. How about that?
Yeah.
Also, I've received word from the North Pole. I believe Santa Claus will be there. I believe
Ho,
Santa
ho,
Claus
ho.
will.
You know it, Jabroni. So, guys,
Can't promise anything, but I got a letter.
still time to donate. I don't care. Buy the cheapest figure on there.
It doesn't
Use
matter.
discount code
Every little
MAJOR
bit
to save
helps,
10%. Yeah. Use discount code MAJOR, save 10%, and the shipping. You're like, what? You could donate probably for like less than $6 on Ringside Collectibles. So check it out. We really, really appreciate that, guys. Patreon.com/MajorDoItPod, MajorMarks.com, the fan club, the subscription service. Every week we give away a prize to a new and old subscriber. Who do we got?
This week, first time in the line, Daniel Miller, classic superstar, Hunter Tompkins.
Nice.
Congrats.
Mark, don't be mad. I just realized I wasn't recording the pod. I just pressed record.
Mark, I was recording the whole time, just so you know.
I wasn't always ready for that.
Here's the funny thing. I was going to double check. I was going to say, wait, you guys are Broski, because I always go, Broski, you recording? Yep. Brian, you're recording? Yep. I was going to, and I'm like, nah, I won't.
You're right.
double
That is
check.
kind of your fault as a producer. I blame you.
Oh, come
Wow.
on. I didn't double check.
Good spin. Good spin on that one.
But anyway, guys, we give away a prize every week to a new and old subscriber. Who is it? Did you say it
did
already?
that.
Oh, I was thinking about how
first
to
time in the line,
introduce
Daniel
them.
Miller, classic superstar, Hunter Tompkins. And,
For the
and
second time.
before we move on, I just wanted to. I went to Ringside. Okay, guys, we were talking about you can buy the cheapest toys. I'm looking at it right now. We got that Ric Flair Superstar exclusive, $8.99. We got AJ Styles WWE Series 130, $3.99.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
99 basics.
Wait, almost Series 130, $3.99.
Wow.
You can buy these toys, right? And put in the address, Kushida, $3.99. Okay. Oh, we got an Elite Hangman here. Well, the $5.99.
Wow.
It's so simple, so cheap. And then you put in the Toy Drive address. It's there for us to pick up. Kids could get thousands and thousands of wrestling figures.
And again, like I said last week, thanks for all the mail-ins. My garage is pretty freaking full right now of stuff that I got to bring to Creative Pro this week to kickstart this whole thing. So
No, hell yeah.
every little bit helps, guys.
For sure. All right, back to MajorMarks.com.
Yes.
You get the Facebook group. You get early and ad-free access to this podcast. If you're an Ultimate member, you get to watch the podcast live with us. So right now, we're doing it. It's a Tuesday morning. We're just recording the pods. You get it early. You get it ad-free. You get the bonus pods. We have 2 bonuses up right now. We have one interviewing Alley Catch, very, very Toyetic GCW star. Make sure you listen to that. And also our synopsis, our review of Small Soldiers. A lot of people love that. Check that out. Of course, we have all the other bonus shows. Figure Dissecting with D Freedom. I do the unboxings, Let Him Breathe. Mark the Silver Linings. The Captain's Log this month with Danny DeMonto. Check that out. Danny DeMonto.
I listen to that. I listen to that on my travels. You got buried pretty good, broski. You might want to listen to it.
I listened to some of it. I don't know if Danny was like working or shooting, but I put Danny through the best match he's ever had, so I don't know why he would ever insult me publicly. What about, oh, baby, he's happy hour, Mark? What's the topic?
Well,
This-
as we're recording right now, we're recording tomorrow, and we're talking about that famous Nexus angle when they destroyed everybody and half of them got
The
fired.
night they
and-
formed.
yeah.
Miami, I'll never forget it. We were all there.
So, yeah, a lot of cool stuff over on MajorMarks.com. Of course, if you're in the Hard Foundation and up, you get the card. Only a couple more months of this year's card before we do a little switcheroo. So people have been getting the Moose card. That was the October card, correct?
Yep.
So we have someone in November. We have a
The
December,
November
we have
one
January.
is already in
already-
and signed, so it will be
saying it's
going
probably-
out as
probably
soon
right.
as December
Prob-
1st
I
happens.
was gonna say it's gonna go out pretty damn soon.
Yep.
Well, very, very cool.
Sweet.
All right. Anything else for MajorMarks.com, Mark?
No, I think we handled it.
All right. Follow up. What do you guys do this week? I had a little busy weekend. I had GCW Friday night. Wrestled Speedball Mike Bailey. He tried kicking me with those dirty, disgusting feet. Tried to give me a crane kick. I caught it. I bit his toes off.
I saw that.
I was in
Little-
disbelief. When
little
I
gross.
I watched it live, guys. I was in disbelief.
And I
Brzezinski
beat him
would do
fair
such
and
a
square. Next
Yeah.
day, WrestleCade, Brian and I had a great time making a lot of money. And then in the big six-man, me, Steph, and the new Deathmatch Prince, Brad Attitude, we were victorious. I pinned NWA World Heavyweight Champion EC3.
Oh,
But
no.
WrestleCade is such a great event. It just feels different than a WrestleCon. It just feels...
I swear a lot of it is that town. Winston-Salem is just like a quaint... That little like area is so like quaint and like convenient. And then like literally the WrestleCade takes over that like 2-block radius. It's just so fun every year. Yeah.
I would love to do a WrestleCade someday for sure.
It's right up your alley. I saw Arn Anderson. Good catch up with him. We spoke to Demolition, who are super pumped about their upcoming figures, and especially the big rubber guys. But Brian and I, we were busy, so like I couldn't like make the rounds to go see Alicia Fox and catch up. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It was honestly nuts. I'm thinking about all the people I didn't see. But I was there just like working, like, I don't know. It's crazy.
You didn't even have any matches or anything, Brian?
No, I went Friday, and while Broski called his match with Speedball, I sold at a table with a bunch of other Impact talent. It was like super fun, actually.
Yeah.
Then I watched Broski's match, hung out a little bit, had some cocktails. We caught up with the sort of unretired Roadkill, who's still retired, who did less than 10 autographs the whole weekend, he said.
It was good seeing Roadkill.
It was great to see his negative ass. And then I flew literally all night Saturday night after signing with Deanna and Jordan Grace to Monterrey, Mexico. Got in at like 1 a.m. And then I made my AAA debut last night or 2 nights ago now.
Super cool.
That's awesome.
AAA Mexico versus Impact show, Super Show that will be taped for both TVs. It was freaking awesome, dude. It was actually really an honor. I was thinking about like I got that tape at When Worlds Collide when I was a kid, and it literally changed my fandom. It was like the first time I had seen something like that, like outside of WWF and WCW, and it was a real big deal to me. So it was cool. And I didn't realize like Conan was like running the show and everything. So of course he loves Matt and I now because he's in the Major Bendy family.
Yeah.
So it was just an awesome experience, man.
I was going to ask you.
Triple A's on
I
my
ass-
bucket list for sure.
Yeah, I assumed that was something you'd always wanted to do or whatever.
Oh, for sure. I mean, I've wrestled in Mexico a lot of times, more times than I can remember, but it was always in that WWE umbrella. So it was cool to. It felt a little more authentic. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Especially when you go there and you're in the WWE, you don't change what you're doing. You do what you do, right? And there, I'm like, oh man, this is like authentic lucha libre. Like I gotta, I'm listening to Black Taurus here, like what I should be doing. Like
How many high spots did Tommy Dreamer do?
he tried.
Do a little roll there.
He tried.
Little roll.
Man.
Well, guys, this week in Pittsburgh, after the Collision show, the wrestling shows, the promoters, sometimes they like to send the fans home happy, right? Well, Tony Nese and I often like to not send the fans home just happy. We like to send the fans home healthy as well. Okay, so usually post show we like to come out, get the whole crowd to work out with us, right? And who would get mad at us this week? Your old pal Edge did not like the words that we had for the fans.
Uncle Adam, do you want us to text him?
Uncle Adam came out and speared me with my shoes off. Speared my shoes off, guys.
Y'all don't like Edge?
It was ridiculous. I'm friends with Matt and Bro.
Oh no, not even.
You should have said you're friends with FTR. You want to give me a big hug.
Well, FTR was there punching me too, so that was ridiculous. Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Singh Brothers, maybe. Somebody else besides us.
Singh Brothers.
I'm friends with Matt
Jesus.
Bryan and Singh Brothers.
Oh man, sorry that happened to you. We'll text
Yeah.
Uncle Adam. Does he know
Yes.
you as Mark from catering, or what is he?
I don't know.
Or just
I
mark
don't know.
the mark.
How should I mark the
Probably
Mark? How should
nobody.
I address you?
Mark the mark.
The gray-haired guy
The gray-haired
that
guy?
yeah, whoever that is.
Okay.
To people
Oh, I
at
thought he was
work,
in production.
if like when like a new guy gets like brought up, right, and he's like doing like Elevation, whatever those shows are called, does he think you're like a 6-year-old vet? You know what I'm saying? Like, hello, sir. Give you the brother handshake.
Yeah, Dante Martin gives you like the like gimmick handshake because he knows like you're old school.
Well, I will say the extras do treat me very gracefully.
Yeah.
But they just do that to everybody. So
Right.
It's like
yeah.
when we met Gallows, we thought he was like 45 and he
I
was
thought
22.
Gallows was near 50 when I met him, and he was 22.
Damn.
Well, I do have stories in the wrestling business from 2004. So come on, guys, been around for a long time.
Yeah.
Sorry. So we got some follow up here. Last week we were talking about Barbarian. Well, we're talking about Warlord figures. We mentioned Barbarian figures. You said there was never a Powers of Pain Barbarian
I
figure
don't know how
before.
we both messed that up, by the way.
There is. There's a classic Superstars, a Jax classic Superstars Barbarian. So there is a matching Warlord. So the Warlord comes with the Stomp, Undertaker.
I thought we said that.
Right.
We mentioned
but Barbarian comes with the bone crushing Executioner axe,
Right.
which doesn't make any sense.
Just
I don't know.
Deadly ass weapons.
I don't know why I thought they didn't make Barbarian, but they did.
I know. I don't.
that.
same
It actually
here.
looks like a badass figure.
They're probably the best Powers of Pain that there's ever been, huh?
Well, it's the only Barbarian
Well, I mean, it has to be. Yeah, I guess. Shit.
until the Epic Toys comes out, and if we ever make a big rubber guy. So listen, guys, if we ever make a mistake on this show, please call us out.
Oh, yeah, no, we don't. We're not perfect, guys.
we-
Yeah, come on.
guys. And the craziest part about it, there's two crazy parts about it. One, that I have this Barbarian figure,
Oh,
right?
true.
But two's like, I don't even know what I have when you think about it then. You know what I'm saying? Like, there are figures I own
I mean,
that I don't even know are in my collection because I have so
I'm
many
not
figures.
trying to make excuses for you, but the classic Superstar line is like 400 figures, right? Like, come
Right.
on.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway. Also, I don't know if it was last week or 2 weeks ago, but we answered a question where if WWE or whatever the question was about bone crunching, it was were to continue, like who would we make? And Vintage Jack's BCA made a great list of who he would make in the set. Now, keep in mind, this is only people who have WWE contracts or Legends deals. That was a great set.
He's keeping it authentic.
Keep it authentic. Tell me what you think about this.
Okay.
I think I agree with every single one. 96 Bible thumping Jake the Snake Roberts.
Yeah, I feel like that was a miss. They could have got in it.
Could have got in.
Yeah.
97 Heart Foundation Jim Manville Neidhart.
Yeah, for sure.
For
Damn,
sure.
That's a crazy one, actually.
97 98 Hardcore Legend Terry Funk / Chainsaw Charlie.
Needed that.
How did we miss that? That's like a.
I mean, we got
Especially
the,
because
we got the mini guy.
Which was like based off a bone crunch, so there had to have been plans at some point.
Yes. 98 99 Acolytes. We should have got some Acolytes.
Yeah, I guess that's right there. Yeah.
And 99 Kurt Angle, like debut Kurt Angle.
Yeah.
I think it was a great
which
list.
we said, right?
We said Kurt Angle for sure.
Yeah.
So
I think we said Neidhart too, but
might have said Neidhart too.
yeah.
Good
Check
point
out
about
Vintage
who.
Jack's
It could have
BC.
been who.
When I played with my Hasbros, I used Jim Neidhart as who. Even then, I
Really?
knew it was Jim Neidhart.
Same. I just never still don't understand that.
The Major Pod got some love in the latest Ask Conrad Anything. He talks
Really?
about how the Major Bendy's deal came together. So I thought that was very interesting. And then also on Conrad's show with Mick Foley, Foley's Pod, they talked more in depth about the Ringside 3-pack and how, Mick was so excited about the 3-pack coming out that he was so disappointed when he saw the box it was going to be in. And now he's back to being excited when he sees how it is, and he understands, people want this signed. He takes his signatures very seriously. He does it in different colors. So this will be perfect. And, we talked about in the pod.
Problem with that. Like, it's almost endearing that he takes pride in
Absolutely.
it. Right?
Yes.
Where, like, some people could care less. So
And while Brian and I don't like the choice of the Cactus Jack figure in there, Mick seemed to enjoy it because even Mick knew that's the first time they made a WCW figure. He said his wife made him that shirt. So if Mick Foley is fine with it, I guess I'm fine with it. But I deep down inside, I'm not fine with it.
I'm fine with it. I just if I had my say, I wouldn't have went that route. That's all.
I think it's
Right.
great.
But I don't have like sentimental attachment to it. Like he's saying, like that is pretty cool. His wife made him something like a ring
Yes.
jacket that he
Yeah.
is now immortalized in a figure. Like that's pretty cool.
This was making the rounds on eBay this week, but it's fake. A LJN black card, Miss Elizabeth. Whoever did this, they did a good job faking it. Looks like really, really good. They even have a manager.
That sticker is where I'm going.
Which sticker are you looking
The
at?
Miss Elizabeth sticker.
Well, I think the just take a look at, like, she is featured on the back, so it could be realistic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when I say featured, it's just like the actual photos of the people if you're watching on YouTube. But man, just check out that back of guys that we need to put in that big rubber guy line. Bad News Brown never came out. Bushwhackers, Brother Love, unfortunately we can't do. Smash, we already did. I guess that we could do a King Haku. Powers of Pain. So there are some guys we could make.
So funny to me always. Every time I see that Haku is actually in that pose.
Yes, yes,
Right?
it's great. So
And I wish they made Rick Rude in that pose, not the pose they used.
I know, right? Like a Mr. Wonderful pose.
Man.
But yeah, this is a fake. It was making the rounds on all the LJN Facebook
Really? I
groups
didn't
and
even see
message
that.
boards. Yeah, I don't understand why people try to con people. I mean, I guess I do understand they're trying to make money, but
Yeah, shysters.
I like how the community comes together and screams fake.
Which
But-
is also cool.
I do want to say, but you can't always do that because there are times, happened to me quite a few times, where people claimed fake on something that was online. I took the chance, bought it, and then proved it was real. So, I mean, that's an exception. It's a couple exceptions actually, but still,
You never know until you
never know.
until you
It's
know.
a gamble. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
It's all a gamble. We got to mention this. CM Punk back in WWE.
No way. When did this happen?
So
You were in Mexico.
I
You
must
might have missed it.
Missed this.
listen,
Jeez.
I mean, you could just Bill
The most-
McKenna is probably HARD just
Oh my
making those
God.
figs,
The most social moment in wrestling history.
which is pretty wild. So I'm
wild.
sure a lot of figures are coming down. I mean, think about it. Defining moments you could do, ultimates,
Well, also,
basic retros.
Think about the greatest hits. They can just keep pumping out all the ones they've done with the new arms and
Oh
hands.
my God.
I mean, tons and tons.
Yeah, so he'll have elites, basic retro. I mean, I don't know if he'll have a retro actually because they haven't been doing classic guys, but there's so much they're going to make for CM Punk.
The fanboy in me is still hopeful we get that old school ROH figure before.
Is
well, it's
that
all
the
said and
the jazz wears?
done. Yeah, but
I think we are.
We've still not seen like. D might be able to help me. I don't think we've seen anything past like a render though. Like, so that doesn't make me feel very hopeful.
Well, you
But I
can
don't-
get his ROH micro brawler for sale right now on Pro Wrestling Tees.
Yeah, but that's not the same thing.
Right. So, hey, I think it's good for the wrestling business. Everyone was talking about it. And I made this post too. I said, if you're a wrestler in this business, whether you like what happened or not, if that whole event didn't light a fire under your ass, like, I don't know what will. Like, if that didn't motivate you to be like, well, fuck, like, the business is booming, I need to step it up. At least it
Well, in
did
that
for me.
same post, you also admitted that you may or may not have hemorrhoids because you said your ass is burning. I was actually a little
All the
upset.
above. It's all true.
Well, I said, because there's a fire lit under my ass.
Oh,
My
that's
ass
what
is
you
burning.
meant. Oh,
That's what
I thought it was period.
A
My
lot of
ass is burning.
people were sending me hemorrhoid, creams and stuff like that. I appreciate
H.
that.
I said, no, it's Triple H. that You need to talk to H.
Yeah, that's
Not
right. Triple H,
Preparation
not
H.
preparation. Triple
Yeah.
H. So
Cream on your butt.
there's a lot of figures coming soon
but
for.
I
Mr.
do
Phil.
agree. I mean, come on. You can't deny that it literally is the most social wrestling moment in history. So, like, it's unbelievable. It's an unbelievable thing,
The when you think back from when we were kids, one of the best things about the Attitude Era was the switching back and forth, right? It didn't even matter who you were.
Right.
Top guy, mid-card guy, when they showed up on the other show, however long it lasted, that first time
I
was
mean,
like,
guys,
oh my
even
God.
just think about this for a second. Now we look at Chris Jericho, the GOAT, right?
Yeah.
One of the best, multi-time world champion.
Yes.
But when he jumped, even that jump is so iconic from WCW to
Man.
WWE.
Yes.
Think about it though. He was like a low mid-card guy.
Yeah,
It's a top-
losing,
instant top guy with an entrance.
But like
losing
that's
to
how much.
Goldberg, in
But
quick
that's how much
matches.
everyone was a star back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
It's all about, a lot of it's about presentation, man.
It was a great
Yes.
timing though, because even though he was mid card or whatever, he was a fan favorite. People loved his stuff.
First of all, he was mid card not because of his talents, and everyone knew what he could be.
Yeah,
but he was clearly being held back, and this is when the fans started to realize that.
But it's all pretty like. Look at John Morrison when he came back. If he had Chris Jericho's entrance, as a surprise, is that a big reaction? No, he came out of like a door, right?
Right. Doomed.
So like
it's like when I came back from my career threatening knee injury. I'm all pumped. Bro, I think I'm gonna be in Money in the Bank. They're telling me I'm gonna be in Money in the Bank. I'm like, oh my god, here we go. I'm gonna be a fucking star. Maybe I'll fucking main event fucking SummerSlam at Barclays Center. Like, this is what's going through my head like the whole time I'm rehabbing. I'm like, 6 months, they said 6 to 9 months, I'm gonna be back before 6 months, and I
want more weight. I want to beat him.
Yeah, I got back at 6 months today, rushing. I'm like, Mojo is done. Fuck Mojo. He just won the Andre the Giant and failed. Like, good. Like, let me come back, win Money in the Bank, blah, blah, blah. I finally get the call. Oh, you're coming back. Backstage pre-tape with Mojo. I'm like, what? I literally tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, I'm back, bro.
Dude. I don't know if we've ever talked about this out loud, but one of my favorite broski burials of all time. Because I think Ziggler and I were on Raw, so this was a SmackDown thing, and he's texting us in a group chat like, this is bullshit, this is what you want me to do. There's no fucking way I'm saying this, blah, blah. So I'm like eagerly anticipating watching SmackDown that night. Sure enough, Mojo pre-tape, I'm back. After all that complaining, I'm like, of course you just fucking did it.
Well, I remember I went into like Vince's office, like Triple H was there, and like pleaded my case, and like he just, sometimes you get through to him, sometimes you don't. Like that was one of the times that what I was saying went in one ear and out the other. There's plenty of times we went in there and listen, we went in there once. Couple of weeks later with tag team champions, so going in there is definitely beneficial. But that was not one of those times for me.
You weren't lying. You were back, bro.
I was back, bro. But holy shit, like that's up there. That when the Hype Bros get back together to when they break up, it's like my worst, not just time in wrestling, but maybe my worst time in life. In life.
Oh my god!
This is also the time period when whoever had the idea for us to get back together, and I was like, hey, there's a pitch for us to get back together. He was like, I think I'd rather fucking drown in a lake in Florida than tag with you. He said something insane like that when I first brought it up.
I actually kind of remember some conversations maybe in our group chat early on in the pod when that kind of came up.
Yeah, it's about the same. Yeah, it's about the same time.
Yeah, but then once I wasn't on Raw for the entire year, I was like, you know what? This tag team thing doesn't sound so bad after all.
You know what?
Thanks,
you know
bro.
what's better?
Thanks, man.
Teaming with the guy who's lost 120 matches.
You know what? Yeah, you know what? I haven't been on Raw for an entire year. Hey, let's try that tag team thing again.
Holy shit.
I'd rather drown in a lake.
It was something like extreme like that.
Yeah. I'm not denying that.
Oh, what a moment. Oh, man. Look at it. Says Money in the Bank this Sunday.
Yeah, because I thought I was coming back from Money in the Bank. I swear to God, I have text that the plan was for me to be in Money in the Bank. It was never a plan that I was going to win. That was just in my delusionally optimistic head. I got to find the email once where maybe for next week I'll try to find it where I pitch winning that Money in the Bank and then winning the title at SummerSlam in Barclays.
Jesus, bro.
How do you? I would love to understand if we could take a second here.
Yeah.
How do you pitch winning the belt?
I got
I
win the belt.
I
win the belt.
I get the damn belt. Broski went in there, Bob Holly style.
Like, do you do it with tact or are you just really ridiculous about it?
I'll read. Listen, I don't want to paraphrase what I said.
Right.
Let me find the email. But it was something to the effect of I would win it in Barclays and lose it the next night, like the IC title.
Right.
It was one of those things.
I really have no say in this because I'm the guy who pitched to lose 200 matches in a row. So I don't.
That's easy.
Never had the balls. You think it would be easy? Fuck.
It's really easy to pitch like you putting somebody over. It's very difficult to be like.
It's like.
I gotta find the email. Someone please remind me. I'll find the email. That's what people ask me why I keep my Hotmail account. This is why, to find emails to talk about on the podcast.
I have an idea. I win the whole damn thing all summer long.
I got an idea. How about I win the belt?
Summer of Broski.
Yes, absolutely. All right, guys. Holy shit. Guys, Live 17. Tickets are on sale. I'm sorry, Live 18. Jesus Christ.
So we're going back in time.
Speaking of Live 17, there was a big brawl at Calhoun this
Mark,
past
why
weekend.
did you and Top Shelf Choice start that brawl, by the way?
It's the biggest party
Allegedly.
night of the year.
Allegedly.
We wanted to get some Chinese food, so we went to
If
Calhoun.
you look close to the footage, you can see Jamie Silverberg hiding under a table.
He was filming
Look
us.
close. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he was
God.
filming us.
But yeah, Live 18 Tin Roof, Sunday, January 7th, 3 p.m. Guys, tickets are flying. Make sure you get your tickets now. It's going to be an incredible show. People are flying in from all over. I'm going to say all over the world because we know TTD's coming.
That's
So
true.
So it's not all over the country. This is our third time at Tin Roof. We love going there. The easiest setup for us, that's for sure. But I think the fans have the best time. We have a huge after party afterwards. So guys, it's like a giant. It's more than a meet and greet. It's a fucking party with the Major Pod. Come on down. And of course, an exclusive Major Bendy will be for sale. It's going to be a great show. Sunday, January 7th, 3 p.m. We have a lot of surprise guests. I'm trying to count. We got, 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 surprises. We're not going to spoil them here. I know some people were asking for us to spoil them. But
You
that's
can't spoil a
defeats the purpose.
surprise, guys. That's why it's called a surprise.
In the past,
Sound like
when
this is like something I would explain to my kids.
so in the past we've a couple of the shows we did announce one featured guest, but that was based on sponsorships. So like
Yeah, it's a different-
we're
different
back to the
scenario.
original sort of model
Mom and pop shop here, guys.
of
Guys,
these live shows.
If you're watching on YouTube, I'm wearing the hat. Everyone loves the hats that are for sale. I'm wearing it right now.
Nice.
You know that some bitch gonna
outfit
sell out.
You have on, broski. Wow.
Well, it just so happens that I'm wearing a Figure Story T-shirt. It's
Right.
this kind of match. But very excited for Live 18. Get your tickets now, majorwpod.com. You guys have anything else for follow-up?
Negative.
Negative. I did
All
want
right.
to bring up that barbarian figure. I'm besmirched at ourselves.
I can't believe it. I can't believe we messed that up. All right.
They all can't be home runs.
They all can't be. Okay, up next is the news brought to you by Pabst Blue Ribbon.
The Major Pod Network has partnered with our favorite adult beverage, Pabst Blue Ribbon.
Everybody needs some liquid courage to make their own weekly purchases. Scratch that figure itch and scratch that PBR itch.
If you're listening to this, you're already a major mark. Now it's time to become a major PBR mark.
Use hashtag MajorPBR and post your pictures and videos of you major marking out with some Pabst.
Pabst Blue Ribbon and the Major Pod Network, the tag team champions of the world.
Of the world.
Major PBR forever. All right, major PBR, guys. PBR, what?
Hey, how about kegs and eggs coming up? That boozing with the toys. This one.
Unbelievable.
There's like 9 different names for it already. I like it.
Kegs and eggs.
Can I just say this? This is pulled back the curtain a little bit, but we're looking for new sponsors for 2024. So Mark and TTD have made this incredible pitch deck to send to potential sponsors. And one of the things that we did was kind of like show off, like, here's PBR. Look at what we've done with them. What we have done with this PBR sponsorship is
It's
unfucking
a collaboration.
believable.
I would
It's
call
not
it at this
just.
point.
I mean.
Yeah.
Bro, a commercial that was on national television, action figures with PBR, merchandise, our ring gear, brought it out to
Goddamn-
Hammerstein Ballroom.
We have a mascot.
Right. So PBR is part of
Look
our
at him, he's
family.
adorable.
So we love that.
So what you're
guys,
selling is whoever buys this sponsorship next year, maybe it's PBR, they get Joe Shoes in the
I
deal.
just think this guy's the limit. Is what
Well,
I'm saying.
if they get Joe's shoes, we could do a repaint, switch up the shorts.
Right.
You know what
Could
I'm
be
saying?
could be Manscaped shorts, Maybe that's the whole
Well,
thing.
listen, we're hopefully we're PBR for life,
Yes,
major PBR
exactly.
forever. We love it. But every week, guys, use the hashtag major PBR. If we choose your picture or video, we will give you a little prize key. Let me find the prize this week. I don't know why my phone is so fucked up.
Chris Krokock says, slide 6 of the pitch deck. Joe Shoes will wear your logo.
All right, this one comes from Awesome Joe Is. At Major WTF Pod, went Black Friday and found my hashtag Major PBR pajamas. These are going to be perfect to wear on Christmas morning while watching the history of Jack's BCA. Can't wait.
Very festive. I like that.
I love that plug, guys.
I actually want those. That's
those.
great.
My wife buys me those goofy pajamas every year for Christmas morning. I'm just like, ugh.
So you think that's goofy? My entire family, like on my mom's side, is wearing matching pajamas for Christmas. We all had to order, like my cousins, niece and nephew, my parents.
That sounds awesome. God forbid.
I'm gonna look like a real dick wearing my
Why?
Rolex with my fucking pajamas.
Don't wear your Rolex.
Well, I gotta show it off, because it's always like, oh, you're still doing that wrestling thing, even though you're not in WWF, and all just be bling bling,
Oh, you're still doing that wrestling thing.
You know what I'm saying? Bling bling.
One of the worst questions.
Yeah, I've given up with that stuff.
All right, we got a lot of news, guys. PBR is the best. Do you want to start with all the upcoming Mattel stuff they dropped?
Yeah, there's another crazy.
So they had Ringside Fest.
Back-to-back news weeks like this.
They had Ringside Fest, and then they said, and just did a drop with Lex Luger, who's a great guy. Love Lex. So, D, if you just pop them up, we'll talk about them, I guess, as you pop them up. I think it might be the easiest. So we got these little, what are they called? Knuckle crunchers? Is that what they're called?
That sounds ridiculous.
Is that not what they're called?
I don't know, but if it is,
that's what Broski does alone in his hotel room. They are
Knuckle crunchers, that's right.
crunchers. Oh my god!
knuckle crunchers. All right.
So there's these
cool.
little, for kids, every year or two, they make some things for kids. That's what it is. There's a ring.
I do appreciate Mattel always has something going, right?
Yeah.
For a kid. You know what I mean?
I just get annoyed. Like, why can't they just keep something going so you have more than the same 8 guys?
I guess that's that's the head scratching question. You're right. Right.
Right? First knuckle crunch of the day. Man.
I actually, to be totally honest,
knuckle crunching.
I like the aesthetic of these guys.
I do too.
Actually.
It's like Hasbro-esque.
Hasbro-esque. I dig it. Comes with a ring, breakable tables. I'm not quite sure if this is like they're sold individually or what. Honestly, we're not going to be picking them up, but they
It's
look
weird.
cool.
The Rock is like a throwback Rock, not the bald Rock.
That's true. That's true.
All right, and now we have the newest basic set, which has Cody Rhodes, Mr. T.
Guys, hold the phone.
Yeah.
After, I'm doing the math here, almost 14 years, we're finally getting a John Cena with the shirt over his belt.
Yes, this is brand new with the new
Took
basics.
14 years to figure that out?
I think it's absolutely amazing.
No, it's unreal, but what the? How'd that take so long?
It's such a good figure. The John
It changes
Cena is
everything.
awesome. It changes everything. Just makes
Go look
it
at
so much
another
more-
John Cena basic. You'll be like, why
Shirt
is it
tucked in?
Why is it tucked in?
Oh, it's terrible. To be honest, when
Unbelievable.
the group image of these came up, I was like, oh, an elite set, because these new basics
The new
look
basics are
great.
great.
Oh yeah, it's a big difference. Yeah.
I mean, obviously
Wait.
they don't come with any, accessories or whatever.
Well,
but
does Cena come with a removable hat or is the hat molded on?
interesting.
whoa, that would be.
In every
Well,
picture,
first-
the hat was
That'd be
on.
crazy.
So
Cody Rhodes looks good. Generic Cody, but Cody's top guy, so he's going to fly. So you get the Cody Rhodes, the American Nightmare, looks great. Next up, the man, Becky Lynch, top guy, top girl. So looks good. I have no complaints with that, Becky Lynch. Up next, we have the guy from Hit Row,
I was like, who's gonna say it?
Ashanti Adonis.
Yeah.
Hey, you're going to get the Hit Row together. I like that you're
Hit
able to
Row's
get
complete.
him.
That's pretty cool, actually.
Hit Row's going to be
Right? 'Cause
complete.
It's all of them now.
Mr. T. Now, there are 2 versions of Mr. T, and they're both as referees. One is a WWF 80s referee, and one is a WCW 90s referee. So
Love
I'm
it.
thinking, I don't know if I'm going to get the WWF one, but I'm definitely going to get the WCW.
Yeah. Ugh.
But, I mean, when does he main event, or when does he referee as a ref?
In WCW?
No, in WWF.
I honestly have no clue.
Is it like a Saturday night's main event?
I have not a freaking clue.
But I feel like I already have enough WWF Mr. T's in my collection, but I definitely need a WCW Mr. T. I think you do too, Brian.
Possibly. I'm not sold on that just yet. But
I'm going to get them both and then figure it out later. But they
John
look great.
Cone
I
needs
like
both for his referee.
John
class.
Cone definitely needs both. Next up, we have another basic set, which is pretty damn cool. Rey Mysterio. I get what they're doing because they
Yeah.
don't want to do his tattoos, but they put him in that
It's the same
generic
thing
ass
that
shirt.
Boss Fight did with the Pentagon and Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
The shirt, so you get out of deco hits on the tats. That's fine.
Smart. Don't love it. It is what it is. Dominic Mysterio, again, in the shirt, but
Pretty
at
sweet
least that's a
figure.
shirt that he like wear, a Judgment Day shirt.
Yeah.
Looks good. I like the Dominic Mysterio. Looks really, really good. Next up, Killer Cross, carrying Cross with hair. Not
hair.
quite long enough because he's still trying to grow that hair out to piss me off.
Sorry, broski. Sorry. But he's got hair. A lot of tats, too, huh?
The B-Fab from the Hit Row. So Hit Row is finally complete, which is cool. And then up next is the Ultimate Warrior. Now,
This warrior's been done before, right?
I feel like this and the Chase have been done before.
What's the chase?
The Chase to me looks kind of like the LJN with like no tassels on the boots.
Oh, yeah.
Which is this the first time that Mattel, when doing a Chase, has taken away an accessory to make it accurate to the
Well,
figure?
I was just thinking about that Mr. T because they changed the sleeves on it. So maybe they got some leeway with that because it used to be like a strict, right? The way they would do that.
Yeah, so I think I'm going to get these Warriors as well, and then
Really?
eventually, well, I'll get them for now out of FOMO, and then decide later when I'm reorganizing my collection, do I need them or not? The one with the tassels I definitely don't need, but the one without the tassels I might need. Looks like an LJN.
It is cool that it's his LJN, huh?
Is it? I don't know if it's his LJN exactly, but it's that era.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And then up next we have it's like a championship series. It's Brock Lesnar, which is the packaging looks cool, nice black and gold. The Rock, they love banging out that fake title that he never
Oh
wore.
my god, that's so awkward. Yeah.
I appreciate it, but never wore it. And Roman Reigns, which everybody needs another Roman Reigns in your collection.
good,
So
good looking figure.
looks good. And then these are the championship showdown. Shawn Michaels and British Bulldog. The Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley. Looks great. You know, Brock's kind of doing like a laughing, smiling face. Lashley
it's
looks
great
jacked.
face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's cool.
The
This is cool.
Shawn and Bulldog.
One night only. Shawn versus
So
Bulldog.
this isn't one night only though.
No.
It's not. No, I did some research because that's the Bulldog.
And
That's
you would
his
think it would come with a European title, actually.
right.
but-
That's his Jax Superstar Series 3 outfit.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's for sure.
Yeah, but it's not one night only. I don't know if it's like beware of dog in your house or something, but it's definitely not. It's definitely not one night only. That's for sure.
Oh.
And then ROH superstar Ronda Rousey
Mark's colleague, Ronda Rousey.
My new coworker, yeah.
and Liv Morgan. So make sure you check those out. I'm sure you can get them at Ringside Collectibles.
That's got to be the last Ronda too, huh?
Yes. The newest elite here, we got Finn Balor. Looks good. Like I said, Bill McKenna.
That's the first Judgment Day Finn, correct?
Damn.
Yeah, I think so. Bill McKenna, rumor has it, has a 10-up of this in his apartment. I haven't
It's actually a pretty awesome figure, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't
it's great.
confirmed or denied it, but it looks great.
It's very unique.
Interchangeable heads. I mean, pretty.
Yeah.
Has the are
pretty
they
cool.
are they interchangeable heads or are they mass?
I think they're heads.
Oh, okay. Very cool.
Yeah.
I like it. Then we got Solo Sikoa, a quick update, but they needed to bang him out quick because that last one was way too skinny. Wrong
Yeah.
color towel.
This looks great.
This one's awesome.
Yeah.
If Broski wrestled him, he could bite his feet.
Yeah, he's gonna make the rounds and bite everyone's feet. It works
No, no, Matt.
Okay.
perfect. Pretty sweet figure though.
Yeah.
What up, dude? Undertaker from Raw 30, which I think is cool.
So
He's
it's like
got
a
the
super modern day Taker.
super modern day Taker.
I'll just say this too, real quick. If you're watching this on YouTube or whatever, whoever took these pictures, unbelievable. Like this is exactly how you need figure photography done for your company because it's not skewing the angles or the sizing of these figures. It is perfect. So and all these figures look so good with this photography. It's crazy.
No, and I agree. I think the poses help sell it.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely.
I still hate this new
Bro,
packaging.
I
The
was
windows suck.
those words were on the tip of my tongue as you said that.
Sucks.
And Brian, we've talked about this before. Like, how come there's plastic at the top? Why couldn't they move that to the
Yeah.
bottom? But people mentioned it's so light can get into the package, so the figure won't be as dark.
Ah.
That makes sense then. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll accept that.
Otis.
Awesome figure.
So good. I love the interchangeable headpiece, like the hair. Slick back, hair down. Otis is just a big, sexy man. I can't wait.
He's so toyetic in his own way, right? Like there's never been a not toyetic Otis figure.
I want them to make a soft goods singlet with Otis so you could take down those straps, baby.
And set those titties free.
Yeah, set those titties free. Let them breathe.
Great.
Grayson Waller, good face. I don't think they chose the most toyetic gear that he has. One's kind of all white.
He has a chase, right?
Yeah, the other one's like all black, so it's not really kind of but first time in the line, perfect timing, I guess. And he's on the main roster now, so there it is. And then Cora Jade, she's very toyetic, has all the tattoos, has the hat, has the kendo stick, so pretty damn cool.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Is that barbed wire on her, like a tattoo or an accessory?
Or part of her gear.
It looks like
part of her gear?
It looks like a deco hit of the gear.
Okay.
I think.
I'm not super familiar with the outfit. Looks good though. Definitely toyetic.
I like the painted kendo stick.
It's cool.
Yep.
We have top picks: Cody Rhodes, Sheamus, and Logan Paul. Cody looks great. He's got the weight belt. He's got the classic American Nightmare outfit. Looks really,
This is a
really
great
good.
face.
It's a
For
great
Cody.
face.
Cody, yeah. That might be the best elite Cody yet.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, the other ones had is that old face that they've had
Even
forever.
that basic we just looked at, I think, had the old face.
Yeah,
think.
yeah, yep.
Logan Paul is like totally. This is his first ever elite. Everything is soft goods. He's got the Prime energy drink. I think this figure is going to fly.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough find.
A tough find for sure.
Yeah.
But
Do we think that this will be out for Christmas? Because I would love to give that to my my nephew. He's a
I think it
huge
is.
Logan Paul
Yeah?
fan.
I'm not
I
sure.
feel like it's like in already.
I don't know.
All right, I need to get that from my nephew.
But Logan Paul already having 3 figures.
Yeah.
And I'm sure he's going to have a lot more soon. But I love the Prime.
Yeah. They probably come with a different flavor Prime in every upcoming thing
Imagine.
now,
Oh my God.
So you got to collect all the Primes.
Yeah. And then Sheamus with the hat, the jacket, the mask.
Phantom of the Opera mask.
Pretty cool. All right, here, let's fucking go. I'm so excited for this set. The Monday Night Wars. Hey, it's okay that we didn't pack the Nitro entrance. We're still getting the whole set. Let's talk about this with the build a Lex Luger in the puffy white shirt. Who's first in the lineup? First, we have Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I love this.
Does this replace that other one?
It absolutely does. And a
Right.
lot of people were mentioning, why does that camo look so bad, blah, blah, blah. If you actually watch the footage, I went back and watched, that's the kind of camo he had
That
on.
it was,
Like,
right?
More like a tree bark look.
Yeah.
I
So
love this figure so much.
Yeah,
it is
me
it's
too.
going to be the front of my Stone Cold.
So
it's
I
right
think
there.
I think that other Austin's got to go.
Yeah, I
and you
think
know
so
what's so
too.
great about this? Even if you don't want to do the camo and the hat, you still have Austin and jeans and Austin 316 shirt.
I might just have to do that, to be honest with you.
Man,
That's a tough call.
You
have
just
they
need to
shown-
get a couple of these. Yeah.
Well, have they shown the back of the shirt? Is there any deco hits on the back of the shirt? That's the problem.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
This is
But
so great.
Looks incredible. It looks
That's
fucking
like a-
so cool.
That's like a go-to Stone Cold figure, man.
Absolutely. And I love it has like the beer can.
Yeah. God.
God
First-
damn.
Is that the first time Mattel's done that? I know Jax did that a lot, but I don't think Mattel's ever done it.
Man, you might be right, huh?
Yeah, I don't think so because I
D.
use the D. I don't know if D's going to pop in today. He's got his video off. He's feeling a little under the weather. I'm not sure. Oh, there he is.
He's
He
wearing a
pop in.
doctor's cloak.
I don't know what's happening down here, D. Like,
He's wearing a doctor's cloak.
what is going on?
What is
Are
happening?
you working? What is happening?
This
Are
is
you-
the,
Are you
This
at
is free-
Yes Pharmacy?
this is Freedom Labs, guys.
Oh.
Are you at a local medical facility?
No,
Are you at work?
no.
Wait, what is happening? Can you explain a little bit?
What? This is the new getup.
Oh, you got a costume. I like this.
He's in character,
This is,
Mark. He's in
this is
character.
great. Okay, I'm sorry.
A little bit.
I think he's trying to build a brand behind my back. That's right.
Well, you can listen to the brand behind Broski's back on MajorMarks.com on the Hard
Okay,
Foundation
yes.
tier, $14.99. Subscribe
there you
today.
go.
Oh, I love it.
D,
Thanks for
has
bumping
there
it.
ever been a beer can?
No.
First time.
Not with Mattel, yeah. But it's
He's
not a
wearing
beer can.
gloves too. He's
It's a soda can.
he's wearing gloves. He fixed his glasses. He had fucking blue latex gloves on.
He's the figure dissector,
I
the
cannot
resident
believe
figure
that
inspector.
in all these years, we've never even got I mean, obviously this doesn't have like a label on it or anything.
Right,
but
right.
Still,
Soda can.
still crazy.
First time in the line, you're saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, the
Soda
can.
Yeah.
That's a big get.
And then also difference between this and the Defining Moments is that the Defining Moments one has like black trim, so they've corrected it to have like a light brown trim for the jacket.
Very cool.
Sweet.
Damn, I
Maybe
can't-
keep
Once
D
again-
around for this segment.
It's crazy that we've said this so many times this year on the show with the way they've been doing this, but like, I cannot believe I'm going to have to cut that figure.
Right.
Right?
T
Yes.
Freedom is here to check Broski's fiery ass.
Oh, that makes sense.
I can make you out a prescription, man, if
That
you need
makes
one.
sense.
Jesus Christ.
Figure.
All right, next up in the set. What up, dude? Bro, to me, this
Awesome,
is a
right? I was
must-have
like, shit, I need
Undertaker.
this too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The classic,
Absolutely.
like 98 Undertaker. I love the head. It reminds me of the Jack's Bone Crunchers, like the Series 8 style head.
Yeah.
The face count's a little off to me, but I see where they were going, so I
It's-
appreciate it.
It's the goatee. It's a little on the thick side. So
Yeah, that's the problem, right? But other than
Yeah,
that,
we'll see if that gets adjusted on final. So
I love it a lot. I think it's great. That's going to be a fronter for me, and of course, these all come with parts for the build of Lex Luger. Next up, we have Hogan. This is such a unique one.
I
This
probably gotta
is like
pass on this.
this is like
No.
Yeah,
this
I
is
Get out of town.
before he gets the black stubble. Just before they had the NWO logo.
early turn. Hogan.
These are some of my favorite nitros of all
this
time.
is supposed to pair with the upcoming Kevin Nash and the Scott Hall in this wave.
Yeah.
So it's
Well,
supposed
then
to be,
you know what?
it's supposed to be 96.
I'm gonna
NWO.
have to get it. It's so unique.
Yes.
It's unique.
If you're an NWO collector like I am, this is
Yeah.
a must have.
I love that it even says like Hulkster, not Hollywood. Like,
Yep.
I love it. I love it. It's
The
cool,
original-
It's unique.
The Defining Moments figure was the canceled one that was going to have Hulkster on the belt, but then obviously people weren't okay with it, and then it was changed to NWO on the Ultimate Edition. So
Got it. So I like it. Looks cool. This one I want to love, but I don't. It's
Okay, I'm a
Scott
little
Hall.
double-
I don't
slightly-
hate it as much as everyone was going nuts about it on
Scott Hall in his denim debut. You know who we are, but you don't know why we're here.
which is like
I
a
can't.
must have. It's like
Is the denim too light?
There,
Yeah.
there
Everyone
is.
was
There's no.
complaining about
There's no denim on the vest. It's just plain blue. There's denim. There's
and
like
there's denim deco hits on the pants.
Right.
Obviously.
Right.
Yeah,
Nothing
so-
on the vest. It
Yeah, so
looks
I'm not
like it's where-
I'm not sure if it was cost reduced to where the dry brushing was removed on the vest, but the digital render that was shown at during WrestleMania, there it is. It was like that was originally the jeans, but it didn't have the dry brushing in the render. But then this is the gray model, so it was a completely different body on the gray model, which I think is better because it's got bigger arms and everything. I mean, yeah, and it's got the Wade Barrett torso. And then at Comic-Con, this was what was shown at Comic-Con. It was
Whoa.
more accurate, but it didn't have the dry brushing on the jeans. So some adjusting went about. He did have a
I
lighter
think the version
denim.
we're getting is the best version of all these.
He did wear lighter denim, but that doesn't depict the invasion when he hopped over the barricade. It doesn't depict that particular appearance. But so there is a lighter denim, but it's still a little off.
That's what it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah. So still off, but
I'll
it's better
get it,
than
and
it's better
it'll
than
still be a-
not having it.
Yeah, I'm with
Yeah.
the 100%. Yeah. What-
I'll get it. You know what's crazy to me? I sold on Whatnot the R3 Scott Hall. I still think that's the best head they've ever done. Any toy company's
It
ever
is
done
a
for
good-
Scott Hall.
That era of scans were pretty exceptional.
I like it.
It's still
I
a
just-
must have.
Here we go, baby.
The Luger,
Look at the hands on the hips.
Mall of America Luger. How does this not be a fronter in your collection?
Guys, I don't even know if I'm gonna get this. If I'm being
Get
honest,
out of here.
What is wrong with you?
this is like gobbledygooker territory.
no.
What?
Luger in the stupid shirt.
Do you even
Iconic,
like wrestling?
Iconic.
I just, I get it, and I know what it is, but like,
The
guys,
first Nitro,
Oh, I'm absolutely.
Pasta Mania is in that. It's so funny. I
I'm
always
gonna have
think,
to get it because I'm gonna get all the figures, but I don't know if he's being kept.
Oh, come on. I always think about this though. They're like, okay, Lex, you're coming out, all right? You know, maybe think about wearing some street clothes. He's like,
Bring your best shirt.
I got it. I got you. I know exactly what I'm going to wear.
He told the story behind it on the thing about the puffy shirt. Gosh, yeah, I can't go watch it on
I keep
YouTube.com.
meaning to watch that because everyone said that Lex was fantastic on it. So I
Yeah,
do
he was great. Yeah, it was Johnny,
cool.
Sam, and Lex.
Yeah, maybe when I do some cardio, I'll catch it in its entirety.
Like 45 minutes, I think. So
Guys,
Ruger's such a
I'm
good
going to be
guy.
honest. I think Sam Roberts does a great job.
He does. Yeah,
Sam is good because Sam is actually like a
he's
fan
a
and
real
educator.
figure fan, so he's
Yeah.
not like a dumbass just making stuff up.
I love that we've buried the hatchet with Sam.
I love this, guys. Harlem Heat.
Here we go.
Booker T.
Yeah.
Stevie Ray in the classic black outfit. I will be getting this 100%. This reminds me of the San Francisco Toy Makers. This, when I close my eyes, this is how I see my Harlem Heat.
But why is this better than the ones that we had with those?
It's not necessarily
Those
better.
red ones are sick though that came out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Reds ones are sick, but I just think these are more, to me, more Harlem Heat. The red ones are great.
D,
But-
this is series 2 now.
this is
think
wave
Series
3.
three.
Yeah, this is wave 3. Wave 3. Wave 2 is going to include Rey Mysterio, like the
animals.
yeah, with the horns. Then I'm looking at the thing. Fake Diesel.
Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H and Kevin Nash.
Oh.
And
These
the
are
Build-A-Figure
reveals
is
so mishmashed.
Build-A-Figure
Yeah, they
Teddy
didn't-
Long
they
for
didn't-
that one.
yeah, Build-A-Figure's referee Teddy Long with the scratch logo.
Gotcha.
So this was like the announcement with the.
So I like the blue Harlem Heat, but I don't need them.
Yeah, I don't think same. I don't think, but it's cool.
I think I'm just going to stick with the red.
I think I gotta decide, but they are sweet.
Yeah.
I'm definitely gonna get the black gear Harlem Heat for sure. I love these figures; they're incredible.
But these are chases for the first time for Monday Night War, so I'm not sure if it's going to be a continuation or if it's just going to be select executions. We'll have to,
yeah, good
we'll have to
spot.
see.
Yeah, the other
Is
ones had
there
that
is there a Build-A-Figure for this?
Yeah. Disciple.
Oh,
Oh, Disciple's a Build-A-Figure.
you
Yeah.
didn't know that?
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
One of my
that's-
most anticipated figures of
Honestly,
all time.
same here. I knew for years that Bill McKenna is the one who squashed this figure from coming out. So I texted him about this. I said, "Great job," and he says, "I didn't work on it." I said, "That makes sense."
I'm pumped.
You guys still text even though he blocked you on all social accounts?
That's how excited I was about this Disciple that I looked
broke the
past him.
silence?
That
He
I
broke
looked
the
past him
silence?
screwing me out of a
Good job on a
WrestleMania
figure
Mattel
you didn't
figure.
make?
Yeah, and it turns out I didn't make it.
well, this is great.
Nah, come on. Dude, we have so many WWE figures. Like, finally, right? We finally
Yeah.
needed this.
I can't believe we're saying this, guys, but yes, finally.
Finally, we have a disciple.
But even like Toy Biz could have gave us a Disciple.
Yeah.
It's great, crazy that he has no. Does he have like a street rod?
He might have a street rod. Everyone had a fucking street rod.
No, but that's it, man.
We got to make Major Pod street rods. Would you guys be interested in
I would
Major
love
Pod
it.
street rods?
And for people that don't know, this is Brutus Beefcake. It's not like this like anonymous jabron who like never did nothing in the business. Like, shit.
Let me tell you this, broski. Sometimes you mention some merch things and I roll my eyes.
Yeah.
I think a street rod thing is so cool.
I think it'd be so cool, guys.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I agree.
Brian, what do you think? Street rods?
Major Pod street rods.
Yeah, Major Pod street rod.
I want mine to be a Prius. If we could do that.
And SDL collects fucking little cars. She'll have to buy the whole set.
Very good.
So
So
there's
Harlem Heat.
yeah, so there's two WF guys that or WWE guys that haven't been announced. So those will
Oh, we don't know
yet
who
to be
they are.
revealed. Yeah, yet to be revealed. So it's just the Harlem Heat. So two characters of the 4 have been revealed,
I
and then
dig it.
the Build-A-Figure.
Very
Oops.
cool.
Patrick Garza
I'm
says,
all in on Major Rods. With this, my VF family 3-pack. It's The Rock in his, his little
I kinda
slip-on
love it, though.
shoes.
Like,
It's
that's
great.
a sick look. The penny loafers.
The Petty Loafers, High Chief Peter Maivia, Rocky Johnson. I guess that other Rocky Johnson is See Ya Bye.
Yeah.
I think
The skin tone has been revised. It even has new boots. So new boots just for this Rocky Johnson. It's got laces on the inside. So would have been nice to have this mold for Andrade. So, but nope.
Wow.
By the way,
3-pack.
Brian, did you see that The Rock announced that he's playing Maui in the Moana live action film?
Yeah.
How about that?
Well, that's pretty awesome. Well, I think Moana's my favorite if I had to choose.
It's so good.
Yeah.
So good. My daughter refuses to watch it now. I don't know if she thinks it's like she's too old for it or something.
Oh,
but
really?
yeah.
D, where's this 3-pack going to be exclusive to?
Walmart.
Gotcha.
But it's so Walmart is. It seems like they're gonna have like a line similar to what Target is. It seems like 2024 is like the launch of like multi packs across various for Walmart and Target. So so the theme is probably going to be WWE Generations because this was titled as WWE Generations. So it sounds like they might. I mean, depending on how well this performs, depending on the sell through, is if there's legs. So. I'm sure there's stuff slotted and stuff. So we'll see.
As a wrestling fan, I'm excited about this, and I do want to hire Chief Peter Maivia. I think that's sweet, but I don't know about mass retail sales on this one.
Yeah,
especially where there's such an obscure Rock.
There's a lot of Rock fans out there. I think it's pretty cool. I think
we shall see.
And maybe with his TV show, even though it got canceled, people do know who these characters are more. Maybe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yes.
New Ultimates. This is a triple pass for me, and I'm officially out of the Ultimate line.
Same.
It's Asuka, a re-release of The Undertaker.
Roman's unbelievable thing.
Hey,
They're
listen,
all beautiful.
Roman's great. He's got the red boots, the red glove, the championship, which even though it's incorrect on the artwork, it will be corrected. He's got both championships. It looks great. He's got the We the Ones,
And the
finger
new
point,
boots and stuff. So
the screaming face. It's an incredible figure, no doubt about it.
So this is a re-release. This Undertaker.
Yeah,
Total re-release.
This I also think when I'm like down to collecting and displaying that this Undertaker gets cut over that Undertaker we just discussed.
I think I'm gonna have them both.
I actually
Crazy.
think about that too.
Well, it's the same outfit, right? Underneath D or no?
Yeah, it's the same deco. I think the cutthroat hand might have been skipped out. I don't know why the other hand isn't pictured in the e-commerce photos, but it is seen in. So it has like the spread fingers one, and that's not pictured in the piece count photo, but the throat slash hand that is not pictured in it, but it might be in the package sample. So maybe it just wasn't used in one of the poses and it wasn't included in the piece count. So my presumption is that it just wasn't pictured in the stuffs because you can see that there's clearly. I mean, it's two different photos, but yeah. So it looks like it's all there. It looks like it's all the same.
They still included that 08 head on a 98 figure.
Yeah.
Which I don't quite understand. But
Right.
And then Asuka looks awesome too. It's just I'm just out. Like don't need to be
Yeah, we talked about that. That's an Unreal figure.
It's an Unreal figure, yeah.
And I heard Bill McKinnon has a 20 up of this in his
house. He lives with it. He refers to it as his roommate.
That's right. So he has the 10 up of Finn and the 20 up of Asuka.
Oh, okay.
So looks great.
It's unbelievable.
It's super duper toyetic. Just really no need for me to have that in my collection. And let's talk about these. The best, well, not the best of, but it's the WCW versus WWE Monday Night Wars Ultimates. Roddy Piper from WCW and Bret Hart. Man, where do I begin? Is this supposed to be a SummerSlam, Bret? What era is this?
I believe this is Canadian Stampede. I'm pretty sure that's what they said it was. It was just an up version of it. I'm fairly certain, but yeah.
In these pictures, that face looks
could be incorrect.
It looks good. Finally.
The glasses are still incorrect. He's not wearing these.
They're the best they've ever been, though.
Right.
You'll at least admit that.
They're still the wrong color, but.
And this is Ultimate. I'm sorry. What? This is Ultimate?
This is Ultimate Wave 1 for the Monday Night War Walmart exclusive.
So this will like really make you cut your defining moments. But that one has the Canadian flag, which I think is so iconic.
Yeah, and also I really love the leather jacket on that. It's like a sick leather jacket.
But the flags are made of paper, guys.
I don't know. I'm going to keep that one. I think still.
Those scans look wild. I mean, maybe the glasses are really doing wonders, huh?
They just don't like Brett. I don't get it.
We'll see.
Yeah.
It looks so sick with the shades on, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And the jacket.
I like the jacket. I like the interchangeable arms. I don't like the maybe if they fix the glasses, then I'm sold. But if I'm not quite sure.
What do you want them to
This
have?
is their first time.
Like,
What's up, D?
Oh yeah, this is their first time with the holographic label for the pink. So it's actually like a chrome pink now. So
I do love that, but he shouldn't be wearing that color at this point. It should be the black and pink.
right, with the that's what I'm talking about. It has like the indents of right?
Yeah,
Or is it a different color?
That's what he's
That's
wearing at this time.
probably not going to happen ever.
Yeah. I mean,
That's an additional operation, so it's
Yeah.
probably going to be overlooked.
damn, that
The
looks
reality
awesome.
check, WCW Piper, absolute must buy for me.
Yeah, that's
Love
awesome.
it.
Wow.
Love it.
I love it. I think it's so cool. The icon. I think I have the icon shirt on, not the
Yeah.
reality check, but
Reality
really
check
great.
the group of in PWS with Kevin Matthews. Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah, it's a
The,
shout
the
out.
icon one comes first, so that one's like a 97 because I believe he cut the hair in 97 or 96, whatever it was. But yeah, so the reality check is a later one. So if you want one to, I guess, pair with the NWO like in a more timely fashion, the icon one is the one to display it with. But
The reality check
Great.
is what the Toy Biz has on, right?
Right.
yeah, so
Man,
good to have those
I
options.
love this. I
Yeah,
love
It's a
this.
sweet figure.
This is my WCW.
That's a must-have for sure. I love it.
These are exclusive to Target,
Walmart.
Walmart. Wow.
I don't
whole-
think I own a single Roddy Piper too. So this is going to be great.
Well, they haven't.
Well-
this is the first time they've made a WCW Piper, correct?
Right. Right.
Yeah, so Walmart has the Monday Night War going forward, and Target is still going to continue with their program for Legends.
I got it.
Yeah, and that's it.
Wow.
Well, a lot of great reveals from WWE, from Mattel.
Huge win.
Some good looking
Huge.
stuff.
Huge, man, it's going to be a crazy year. 2024, a huge year for figures. So
Yep.
we're excited for that. Some other news-
I love this, man. Great job with the gimmick,
All right, man.
the
That-
presentation. Yeah, you're killing it. Thank you.
The color thing behind you is something else.
What color thing? What?
Your factory, your
Yeah.
your
What's that?
your laboratory.
Pan-
Sorry,
The Pantones?
Pantones. Wow.
I dig it.
great job, dude.
Well, I don't want to actually. Let's get rid of deep because you're about to bury this next topic.
Okay.
No, I can. I'm professional. I got my lab coat on. Come on. I'm ready to go.
Hastel Toys showing off
What do you
the
show off
2-pack. British Bulldog and Diana Hart Smith is a 2-pack now.
I like it.
now? I like that.
I like that it's a 2-pack.
I think it makes it even
it's
better
a
because
SummerSlam
it really shows you what it
92.
is.
Yeah, that too.
British Bulldog 92, Diana Hart Smith. I will be getting these. I cannot believe I'm saying this. I will be owning a Diana Hart Smith in my collection.
Brian, this is the only way that you will ever, ever, ever own a Diana Hart Smith. You're still passing?
I'm gonna respectfully decline, but I do think it's cool.
I do think this is the way to go as opposed to releasing her by herself.
That too. I think Mitch saved himself a lot of hurdles here.
So
Well,
it
there-
kills two birds with one stone.
What is
There's a
rock
big
and
demand, though.
What's Rock and Roll Collectibles?
That is a
UK
UK.
website.
Yeah, it's a UK retailer that's trying to. Yeah, it's ran by I believe a man named Stuart, and yeah. So
A man named Stuart.
So why is there a logo on the package?
yeah, it's in the
Yeah,
SummerSlam
you
like
don't see it in the
little
corner?
triangle.
Wait, is it going to be
Upper
exclusive
right.
to them?
For UK. I guess people, but
like a
he already
shared
carries.
exclusive?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's technically he carries Mitch's stuff anyway. So
But
It's
so if you
just a
buy this
partnership.
though in the States, you're gonna have this rock and roll UK
Yes.
collectibles sticker on it.
yes, it's not a sticker. It's probably going to be printed on the card unless it can be peeled off by consumers. And
No, that'll be printed. No way.
yeah,
I don't know if I necessarily like that, but I'm not keeping it mint on card either way, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
But hey, I like what Mitch is doing, and he also showed off the fabulous Rougeos. They look good, and confirmed that he's gonna have the Ray Rougeau is gonna have that like the Randy Orton retro like swivel shoulder arm.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
So I'm excited for these. Whether you think they're real figures or not, that's up for debate. But I like what he's doing, and I wouldn't mind Rougeos and big rubber guys down the line.
I would love that down the line. Yeah. But
Yeah, certainly not like my top picks, but you know, when we need to get some hammerheads, let's get the Rougeau brothers.
of
in there.
course.
Yeah.
We're all American boys.
So we talked about last week, Toys R Us coming back, Mall of America. Kyle Peterson, he actually went there. Kyle Peterson went.
Is he in-depth reporting?
Yep.
By the way, check out his reviews of our demolition. But Kyle Peterson went, and he actually, this is a shot of Kyle. I wanted to see the wrestling figure section. Kyle said it was incredible. Do we have a picture of the, look at, wow.
How is that?
Wow.
A Shawn Michaels retro.
How is that possible?
The hell?
Some
Even
kind
the
of
AEW is
outdated,
like a just mishmash of different series and stuff. Like what?
some Mattel basics, a Shawn Michaels
That
retro.
Keith Lee in a singlet basic. I mean, was there a fight to pick that up? Probably like old school Power Ranger style, just moms running through the
So
aisles.
what a display at the Toys R Us in Mall of America.
No ring.
Not exciting one bit. So
Wow.
Those
Toys R Us
AEW
is
figures are relatively new, so it's
are they?
yeah, that's 2023 product for the Sammy Guevara and the
true.
what's the one behind it? The
Adam Cole?
Is that Adam Cole? Yeah, that's 2023 product. So
Okay.
Yeah, January 2023, but yeah.
yeah, technically yes, it is quarter
God,
one.
you
Yeah,
said that's a live look at the toy drive bin.
Oh my God, yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
they're not.
Shawn Michaels.
They're,
Is
not,
what?
they're priced like pretty stiff, by the way, all this stuff.
Is that Shawn Michaels 2018 or 19?
19 because it's got the blue
A
backing.
2019 product is in a brand new Toys R Us.
Wave
2023.
7.
Like, where was that sitting? Was that just in Canada in some store? Like, and they shipped it out? Like, it's so confusing.
No.
Yeah, because
I'm not
there were
sure
no
how they-
There were no Toys R Us in America when this figure came out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure how they're doing because like it's a similar selection from what Kanik and Johnny Clash found it, like the one that was in New Jersey or New York or whatever. It was a very similar selection when it was literally the same basic assortment with the Keith Lee, the Shayna, the Santos. So not sure if they how their inventory is working, but yeah. And if you look at the peg hangers, those are Euro slot peg hangers. They're not for J hooks, so that's why probably some of the AEW stuff couldn't even fit on the had to be on the bottom shelf.
Damn. Wow.
That is weird.
Because every J hook is sized differently, so not universal.
Power Town revealed that Medusa is coming to the line. I think that's cool.
Well, Medusa and Magnum did a podcast or something, and they said it together.
I don't know if Medusa doesn't realize that she has a WWE Legends deal, but I don't know the rules. I don't know how that works.
Time will tell.
But, I will say this. We love Power Town. We love Magnum. We love Steve Rosenthal, TK. We love the figures. We love that we're included in a lineup. But, guys, let me just say this. At the last Tin Roof show, we revealed these figures. That was last January.
And then broke them.
No. We revealed our 2-pack in January.
Uh-huh.
It's going to be a full year. No figures. Not only that, we don't even have like a sniff of what Series 2 is going to be or look like besides
Medusa, we just found out.
1 out of 6
True.
with no photo.
They got Series 1 out very fast.
I agree. And there was a lot of buzz, and it's like, it's going down every day.
Bro, there's no buzz anymore.
Yeah.
They need
Well,
to.
no, because every time they put them up, they sell.
I understand that, but
So
like
there's demand.
you need
Maybe
to-
not buzz, but there's demand.
momentum, not just in the wrestling figure business, but in life. Once you have it, it's hard to get momentum. Once you have it, you got to keep it up. And if you lose it, it's really hard to get it back.
Yeah, I agree.
So
Yep.
I don't know what, because I know they were working on those Remcos. Like we have seen
Shit, we haven't seen any
nothing.
of those too, huh?
We've seen nothing.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's going on. They're taking their sweet ass time, and I know they did the right thing by
We
by
gotta get
redoing
Steve on
Series
here.
1. Yeah,
I love interviewing Steve. He's a hoot.
they did the right thing by redoing Series 1, and I know that kind of, set them off course a bit, but give us something. Gee,
I guess
Medusa.
partially thanks to me, I guess. I mean, you guys probably, when you got back to the house, you guys probably would have discovered it. But yeah, I'll never forget.
No,
just
I would've
walking
figured it out that
backstage. Yeah, well, yeah. So, but never forget running backstage and being like, oh, Brian, it broke. Because TK just handed me a Stan Hansen. He was like, oh, yeah, give me your thoughts. And just going through their articulation, just went toward the double barbell hips and wasn't happening.
Do you come
Yeah,
in
but
this
I
year?
mean, the final product is freaking awesome.
Final product's incredible.
Which actually, you were just talking about R3 scans. I think their portraits might be some of the best in the business right now.
I love the Power figures, and I know people wish they were more in scale with the AEW and the Mattel, but I actually like that they're kind of in their own universe. I
I think they are in scale. I just think they made Brody a little too.
No, it's 7-inch scale. It's not 6 3/4 inch scale.
Right.
So it's
I don't mind. Listen, if you put it together,
quarter
it's not
off.
like you're not putting it next to a Hasbro's. They'll still go on your fucking shelf nice.
I mean, I have like my miscellaneous shelf. It's Super 7 stuff. It's Boss Fight stuff. It's Power Town stuff. It's
fine.
It all.
I played with Bendy's and Hasbro's and Galoob's in the same bed, so
yeah.
It all
this
kinda,
works.
I mean, it looks great on the shelf.
This works.
All right. Next up, figure collections. I like what they did here. No fucking pre-order bullshit. In stock, Effie to his Wrestling Something Superstars line.
People already
looks
got it in
great.
hand, too. Yeah.
Looks
A
great.
little collusion, in my opinion, on the outfits chose because he basically ripped off our fucking Major Bendy's.
And
But
the packaging, but whatever.
very similar. That's all I'm going to say.
It does make me wish that we and they as well at least made his hair brown on the purple one, the purple coated one. Go back to that previous slide, D.
I see
You
what
talk
you're
about
saying.
I know it's not the same length, but at least it's like changes.
I would-
figure, you know.
I would rather have the inaccurate jacket than inaccurate hair because he never had long brown hair.
Right.
In my mind, Effie could put on with his long blonde hair the purple jacket. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
This is a
the
great
face. Yeah, the face is good. The body, and the deco is whoa. Yeah,
Really? I
Yeah.
don't mind it. What don't you
Oh,
mind,
man.
D?
I think
the
that's
jacket
great.
should be
The Hasbro fan of me wishes his hands were down, so it was in like a body slam pose.
the jacket should be hot pink. They for whatever reason they went with metallic pink and I guess a metallic purple. It's completely off from the actual purple that is pictured on the card. And yeah, it's literally the same outfit. So the only difference is the jacket. And the fishnets aren't even actual fishnets. It just,
Oh wait, they
they're
didn't,
squares.
they didn't switch up his trunks and knee pads?
No, it's all this. It's the exact same outfit.
look at
Oh,
this,
see,
exact
at least
same.
we switched it up though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you're supposed to do a redeco. So yeah.
Stop, D. Jesus Christ. He's got a family.
Well, if you want more content like that, you can $14.99 for it.
Oh my God.
Well, listen, I picked up the regular one. I don't need the variant, but the variant is nice with the packaging. I like that they did different packaging. Give them credit for that.
Yeah.
You know,
And it pops.
They need
It's
to get
cool.
themselves a John Lucas Reyes because I mean that hair is very. You can see the background still in the hair. Yeah, it's a little.
Oh, the packaging.
Yeah, you can literally see like the previous background. So he's standing behind a white background, and how you can tell is because there's remnants still left in the cutout. So
I understand that. Okay, that's
All
good
right.
constructive criticism. Thanks, D. They also show a figure collection, a sample, finally, of their bone-crushing Macho Man. It looks incredible, I think.
Yeah.
I love it. But again, we talk about momentum. We saw the Blue Meanie and Adam Bomb. I feel like
this was
A year
shown.
ago.
Macho Man was almost shown about 2 years ago, I believe. It was like
Jesus.
it was in 2022, early 2022, because Blumini and Madam Bomb, those were shown off, and I think the line was announced in either November or December of 2021. So, but this does not feature bone crunching action. They got rid of the whole mechanism because it was taking up too much production
that's fine with me.
time.
That's fine
yeah.
with me. I think it looks awesome. I ordered 2. It's weird to me, and then maybe he will show off a variant, but there's no variant announced. Like, I don't need 3 James Mitchells, but give me 3 Macho Mans. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't hate like Slim Jim colors or something, right?
Yeah, but let's see. I like it a lot. I'm a big supporter of this line. I love figure collection. I love Jack. Guys, also, by the way, check out...
He
Sorry,
sent
go
out
ahead.
a email Black Friday with a coupon code, and I realized how far behind I was with all this stuff, and I'm like, oh shit! And I ordered a whole bunch because
Yeah.
at the moment I am a completist, at least of one of each character.
Yes.
Right.
He put an awesome... the Ultimate Dragon looks fantastic as well. I love that. What I love about it looks like something someone would have made with customs, like Ken Shamrock style legs. You know,
Yeah. No,
I
they definitely have the essence.
they look awesome. But I was going to say he did a great video. Oh, Glacier. That looks really cool.
This was shown in the video that you're probably about to mention, Matt. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm mentioning the WCW history of Toy Biz. It's a quick history. He doesn't go as in depth as we do, but it's incredible.
It's a 20 minute video. I watched it last night. It's exceptional.
Incredible video.
It's done very well.
And so many things that were in the video, I don't want to spoil it, so go check it out, that were unreleased that whether I saw them and forgot or what, I was like, oh my God, they were going to make this and never came out. So many things that I didn't really know about.
I will say this. There's definitely things like you said I probably saw and just forgot.
Yeah.
But I've always been pretty much a Raven super fan. I don't ever remember seeing any of that stuff that he was supposed to have, like that keychain, a steel slammer, all that stuff. That caught me off guard pretty good.
That's cool.
So check the video out for sure.
Absolutely. Zombie Sailor, he showed off his Chris Candido. Looks incredible. I know Brian's going to be getting that.
Where's that at?
It's just on a mock-up card, a sample card. But I can't wait to get that. You're going to hate me for saying this, Brian. I kind of wish he was painted as Skip.
Couple things. One, I said I understand that the silver is like more toyetic, but he really rarely wore that. And then Zombie said there's plans to do other versions, possibly including body down a singlet style. So
Zombie is great. We love Zombie. He works so fucking slow. So
so when Mackenzie's in college, you'll get a body down a.
It's just like how I like Chris Candido a lot too, but how many do we really need? I feel like we need one Chris Candido and one Skip. We don't need multiple Chris Candidos.
He's my favorite wrestler of all time, so I know I'm completely the 1% of this. I'll take as many as Zombie's going to put out, but yeah.
And I know Hasbro's had like the elongated arms, but this Candido is like, oh my God. Do we have a picture of it, D?
Yeah, I think Mark removed them when he uploaded the incarnations.
Way to go,
only
Sterling.
Or not the incarnations, but the Major Mark purchase of the week. I'll get it up. I'll pull it up. It'll be a minute though.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll come back to that.
Yeah.
Wrestling Collector Shop. They nice little Major Bendy's figures over there. They showed off Demolition, Axe and Smash coming to Wrestling Collector Shop. This is an exclusive, and similar to the nails from High Spots, the only way to get them. We're not doing them in like alternate outfits. We're not doing them with alternate face paint. I mean, I guess never say never, but there is no plans, at least in 2024. So get them, pre-order them now. Axe and Smash. The Hasbro-esque packaging looks incredible. TTD did a great job.
We caught up with our good friends Bill and Barry at WrestleCade, and they're very excited. So
they're super pumped. People have been bringing them the big rubber guys. They're excited for these. Also, Wrestling Collector Shop, to go with this Hasbro theming, has a Macho Man. Ooh yeah, Major Bendy's looking just like his Hasbro figure. So. I love that it's kind of just painted just like the Hasbro. It's still toyetic, still iconic in my opinion. It's not, he never actually wore that exact outfit in real life, but very, very similar. Similar enough to make it a Hasbro, and now it's a Major Bendy. So get your Demolition and your Macho Man Randy Savage right now, Wrestling Collector Shop.
Sweet.
There's that Chris Candido. See what I'm saying with that arm? It's bro. If that arm wasn't bent, it would go past his feet.
There's inconsistencies with the Hasbros. That's the thing. Like, because they were obviously sculpted by various model makers, so some do appear that way, some don't appear that way.
Right.
So
yeah, true.
But that arm is a little. Even that arm looks.
I'm looking at the wall. Who's like a really long-armed Hasbro? Like
a lot of people do. No, or am I wrong?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of long-armed ones, especially if you infer.
Hulk 3, the one at his side, is pretty long.
If you infer based on because their arms,
Warlord.
a lot of them are their arms are cockbacked. So if they were to just extend them and have straight arms, they would be that long.
Right. That Candido arm, but that arm, the right arm, looks longer than the left arm.
It's no Larry Zbyszko situation like with 17 laces. So
let's move on.
But I think it's really toyetic, and I'll be getting it for sure.
Holographic trunks on there looks like it's a spray up there for the
Zombie
holographic.
doesn't mess around.
That's what I said. The silver is
definitely much more toyetic, but
It's not just a metallic silver. It's actually like a holographic silver. Like it's gonna like it's iridescent. So that's sweet.
iridescent, he says, folks.
I can't get over this backdrop, guys. You gotta be watching this on YouTube or on BaseMarks.com. Pro Wrestling Tees, Micro Brawlers, All Ego, friend of the show, Ethan Page and Ty Conti. Micro Brawlers, by the time this comes out Friday, Ethan Page is already sold out. I was going to say, by the time this comes out, probably going to be sold out.
Ethan sold out in a few hours for sure.
Wow, Mark, did you push that one along? How'd you get this done for your pal?
I don't know. He did it behind the scenes, I guess. But he's not my pal, to be honest.
Oh.
He's been an asshole.
Conti, bro, I love Micro Brawlers. I really do.
She's Ty Mello now, as you can see by the packaging.
Oh, sorry. I didn't know that.
I make the same mistake, Matt.
If she was smart, she'd do a pregnant version.
Why is she not Ty Guevara?
Well, all women don't take the names nowadays.
Chelsea Cardona.
Can we
is
just
gonna
give
debut on
myself
Raw.
a little pat on the back? Those wedding brawlers, I was so ahead of my time. Those are so... And then Mark
So is Mark stealing
them all.
pairs of them hammered. Leaving his wife behind.
People laugh at me all they want. Those Micro Brawlers paid for my fucking honeymoon. How crazy is that? I was selling them for $1,000 a pop.
Disturbing. Actually disturbing.
And saying,
Wild.
don't buy these.
I would say, don't buy. I don't want to sell them. And people were just offering me ridiculous amounts of money. I'm like, okay. I couldn't say no to that.
Right.
I was fine with it until I realized there was a Major Pod logo on there. Last month I realized that.
Oh, yeah, because you got rid of yours because you have no sentimental value in your body.
I got him back.
You got it back. Right. This one is funny. Primitive, it's a skateboarding company, partnership with WWE. Here, I'm not going to show all their product. Let's just look at this shirt. This is like those Walmart Target shirts that make no epic sense. I mean, you got like a current day Rock, a 91.
I can give you the years for all these.
Give me the years. Give me the years.
All right. So Hogan, that's 2014. Undertaker, that's 2009. Brock Lesnar, that's 2021. Mr. T, that's 1987. Ultimate Warrior, that's 1990. The Rock, 2013. Austin, 1999.
Dude.
It's like
why?
what the fuck? Who?
Why?
I tweeted this. Who is designing these and who is approving them?
Well, a non-wrestling fan
You're
is
right.
designing.
You are right in that sense that there's two people at fault, right? There's two parties at fault.
It's probably
Because-
way more than that.
But
At
I'm just
least
saying,
two.
like, it goes through an approval process. You can't just make WWE merch. Oh my
slapped on
God.
everything.
Why?
Slapped on everything.
Why?
Ooh, a mouse pad.
It's actually, I think, a sticker. It said.
You know what I would equate this to? You know the term basic bitch?
Yeah.
Like, I tease my wife with that when she, like, makes very generic choices in life. Like, oh,
Yeah.
you're being a basic bitch about this.
Yeah.
This is the equivalent to being a basic bitch pro wrestling fan.
Yeah. You know,
Right? Like, you just don't know
This is like
anything really.
This is the kind of
You
stuff
don't
that they
have any
were.
skin in the game. You're not a true, like, passionate fan. You're just being a fucking poser. You wear
These are the
something like
kind
this.
of like consumer products, like apparel, that they sell to children, like for like swimming trunks, and like this is the kind of stuff that you find on a rack at a Walmart or a Kmart. So
also
in
the
terms of-
primitive logo is so big and it doesn't make any sense to
Chris
me. Like,
Grocock has a good fucking slogan for this t-shirt. Then, now, whenever.
If it said that, I'd buy it.
Then I would buy it.
the
Man.
one thing about these
Why has Primitive got their logo and everything?
I
No, it's
don't.
their.
It's for
I
their
get it.
shop.
It's a collaboration. I get it.
These boutique like fashion stores or whatever, I feel like once they get famous and popular, it's like anybody will buy their, like Ed Hardy years ago, like anyone will buy their stuff, so it doesn't matter. And I feel like they all get lazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like, well, we're very popular. They buy anything that we want, so just that's fine. That logo's fine.
Oh my God. 06 DX stuff?
yeah,
DX primitive.
it's
Yeah.
all 06.
Ew.
Now, is this stuff print to order? Because, like, I hope so for their sake.
I mean, they'll have that DX hat until the end of time if it's not.
I don't know. It's just
What is
Undertaker.
this?
They have lightning bolt trunks or shorts,
Kind of like
and those
shorts.
are skate decks because Primitive is a skateboard.
I
apparel
like the
company, yeah.
skate decks. I
Yeah.
see the appeal in skate decks. Even
Yeah.
I have a couple skate decks.
The
But, yeah,
stickers, I'm not
for me.
sure. I'm not sure what size those stickers are. Like, Yeah, and then the baseball caps. Yeah, and they come in all different colors. I just kept it black for the pictures, but yeah. And then Ultimate Warrior, it's like, I think, what is that, like a 92, 93 photo of
In
Warrior?
a singlet. Come on now.
That one's not the worst. But
That
I
one's
still
probably the
wouldn't wear
best
it.
one.
Yeah, I wouldn't
We
wear it.
we need to make some major pod merch like this. A major Mark sent in a design he had in mind. I think this is we need to do something like this where it's like an 2011 Zack Ryder or I just got fired Brian Myers and Smart Mark.
Holy shit.
Jade brand smart mark.
We got to make one of these Walmart Target shirts and call it the Walmart / Target shirt and put it on Pro Wrestling Tees.
that's
TTD's
pretty
actually
funny.
working on it right now. What a great idea. But that's all I got for news. You guys have
What's
anything else?
There's
No,
got to
that
be a
was
different name
shit ton
for
of news,
primitive.
guys. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
I can't. We're an hour and a half in. We're not even get weekly
Lord.
purchases.
Damn. Well, let's go to some Ringside news. We got a lot of Ringside. Ringside just texted me a lot of stuff here. Let's go. We got the Black Friday 2.0 sale coming this week. Last chance to donate to the Major Toy Drive. If you donate now to Ringside Collectibles, you'll be entered into the Ringside raffle. Oh, wow. Where you can win one of 6 prizes, including the Bunny, Unrivaled 13 Chase, Danhausen, Unrivaled 13 Rare, John Moxley, Unrivaled 12 Chase, Jamie Hayter, Unrivaled 12 Rare, AEW Authentic Scale Ring with Sting, NWO Retro 4-Pack Ringside Exclusive. Enter the Toy Drive address at checkout to donate. New in stock, greatest hits with Seth Rollins, R-Truth, Brutus Beefcake, The Rock, Roddy Piper, Earthquake, and Typhoon. WrestleMania 40 with Trish, The Rock, Cena, Pat McAfee. Collect all 4 to build a Nicholas. Back in stock, Ultimate Edition 17 Seth. Coming in soon, Elite 106 with Jimmy Uso, Jay Uso, Sami Zayn, Chad Gable, Paul Bearer, and Roxanne Perez. Unmatched 8 with Malachi Black, Brody King, Buddy Matthews, Penta, and CM Punk. Is that the ROH CM Punk?
Yes.
So I guess it's coming.
But we've never seen. I'm just concerned we haven't seen anything. I don't know. We'll see.
All right. And up next is the Ringside Top 10.
Top 10.
This episode of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast has been brought to you by Ringside Collectibles, the #1 online retailer of WWE action figures.
Go to WrestlingFigures.com and make a purchase. And when you do, use discount code MAJOR at checkout to save 10%.
Ringside Top 10. Brand new figures, how much did you spend? Ringside Top 10. 40 figures, exhausting mailmen. Ringside Top 10. Another sale, and Sami Zayn's #1 again. Ringside Top 10. Use code MAJOR for discount at the end.
Number 10, Cody Rhodes Cruz, Defining Moments, Ringside Exclusive. Number 9, Pat McAfee, Elite 40. Number 8, Damian Priest, Royal Rumble. Number 7, Kenny Omega and Hangman Adam Page, AEW 2-Pack. Number 6, Logan Paul, Elite Top Picks 2024. Number 5, AEW Mystery Box. Number 4, Gunther, Elite 102. Number 3, Dominic Mysterio, Elite 105. Number 2, Solo Sikoa, Elite 104. And number 1, the Usos, Ultimate Edition 2-Pack. They have to be on sale.
Yeah, and it just came back in stock, but it's
Oh.
what a the kids love the Usos Christmas item.
Usos.
Come on.
All right, and up next is Weekly Purchases brought to you by Major Bendy. All right, this is Matt Cardona, host of the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast, but also owner of Major Bendy's with Brian Myers. Brian, tell everyone about Major Bendy's, Big Rubber Guys over on MajorPodMerch.com.
MajorPopMerch.com. Get your Major Bendies. There's that merch table exclusive to me. Big Rubber Guys, sweeping the action figure world by storm.
Bro, we have so many Major Bendies, almost 100 figures. We have legends like Tommy Dreamer, Hacksaw Jim Duggan, new guys like Danhausen, and of course, Big Rubber Guys. It is the throwback to the LJN style. We got Matt and Brian, Demolition, Macho Man, Ric Flair. Keep checking MajorPodMerch.com and scratch that figure itch. Some might cost a little. Some might cost a lot. But I'm the $1,000 broski. And your figures will be bought. Major Bendy's, guys. Man, we're so excited for 2024. We have a big business call this week to plan the rest of the year.
Yeah, dude.
We really thank you guys for the support. I really feel like the big rubber guys is going to change our business drastically. I mean, the response to these Demolition, and now, like, you know, we have 2 sets that people already ordered, and when they come in stock, they're like, where do I get Macho Man? Well, you don't. You know, so I think the line's going to continue to grow. We have the British Bulldogs coming in December. And a lot of cool guys coming for 2024, Bendy's included. But every single week, guys, use the hashtag Major Bendy's. If we choose your picture or video, you'll get an exclusive Major Bendy's card. I feel like maybe for 2024, we got to make it a Big Rubber Guys card. Do a little switcheroo.
Sure, deal.
But
Deal.
let's get that post right now. It comes from @CollectibleR. The Deathmatch Queen has arrived. All the way to the UK, he got a Deathmatch Queen.
Should we just kick off weekly purchase with the Deathmatch Queen?
Well, yeah, let's talk about Major Bendy's. I got a bunch of stuff. What do you get?
Well,
I wanted to woo
the
real
Lovebird
quick before we go.
herself was so kind to sign these for WrestleCade. So she's got a big, nice, beautiful autograph here. I have both versions.
Oh, with a heart, huh?
Baddest bitch, yeah. I don't know.
Well, that's not very deathy, is it?
I don't know if we've really rubbed off on her. And XO's too in there too. I don't know if we did she always sign like this, or did we rub off on her that you know?
She's rubbed off on us, or we've rubbed off on her so much, and it's crazy. Like, she's someone like I didn't even know was a person on this earth this time last year, and now
True.
Not only she's my heater, but we got her 2 figures. I believe some of the Indie Goddess ones are available on Omega Level Toys and
Yeah,
Comics.
Omega Level Toys exclusive Indie Goddess, and then our exclusive standalone SDL added to my signed collection with Major Bendy Defenders. You guys will pop for this too. Future Major Bendy Alley Catch came over to my table the first night, Friday night at WrestleCade. Super friendly, and I'm like, "What's going on here?" And then she finally said it. Can I borrow a paint pen? I was like, I knew you were up to something, but I'm proud that you're not defacing items with a Sharpie.
I got a bunch of Major Bendy's products, so are we going to talk about those?
Let's keep going. I mean, I have mine already ready to rock. Here is the Ringside Collectibles exclusive. I'm sure this will be posted any day now. Signed by Sergeant Slaughter, USA Sarge, babyface Sarge right there.
Yeah, let me talk about this one for a second. I love this. He's got the camo T-shirt, the red, white, and blue armbands. Ringside Collectibles exclusive. I don't know why Ringside hasn't put these up for pre-order or for sale, but they exist. I sold them on Whatnot last night. They exist, guys. Really cool. Limited edition Sergeant Slaughter. It's a beautiful figure, but there's not just one. There are 3 Sergeant Slaughters. Make sure you get them all. What's the next one, Brian?
How about the Wrestling Collector Shop exclusive G.I. Joe inspired?
This might be my favorite one.
Yeah, it's
The
really
packaging on this is incredible. WrestlingCollectorShop.com. So really, you can go right now and get a Demolition, Macho Man Wrestling Collector. Get this Sergeant Slaughter, add it to your collection. I think the package is incredible. If you're a G.I. Joe fan, you absolutely need this. TTD absolutely killed it. Let's also say we saw the designer Josh Roop, the sculptor for these figures. We met him. Great guy.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And last but not least, the Major Bendy's exclusive standalone Sergeant Slaughter. Attention, maggots.
Yes.
Big
This
pop for that.
was the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. Again, what we do, guys, our pre-order is our order. So you might be asking yourself, well, where can I buy this? Not from us. They're sold out. So unless someone else picked them up, maybe Ringside did, maybe Wrestler Collector did, maybe eBay did. But they're long gone. The other San Diego Comic-Con exclusive that we had, woo! Mark, give us a woo.
Woo!
That ain't your boy, Ric
Never
Flair,
ceases to amaze me.
from his last match, the bloody version. It's
With the
incredible.
shirt.
With bloody, with the shirt underneath.
With
If
the
people
shirt.
haven't noticed the difference with that.
This figure was supposed to come out last year. It got canceled, but then when we signed Ric Flair, we revived it. We brought it back from the dead. So it's an incredible figure. Ric Flair's last match, bloody. And again, the pre-order was the order. It's sold out. It's gone. And I know these are Brian's favorite figures. Did you get them?
But not least, my man I've been texting with all morning here, the Sandman, got mine autographed here.
But what?
Trying to pay him his royalty for this
Bro,
figure.
oh my God. These are also Wrestling Collector Shop.
Wrestling Collector Shop exclusive Sandman and my close personal friend Sabu.
Wow. I love it. These
Live
look
in my
just...
kitchen.
This is a throwback to the gear they were wearing in the original San Francisco Toy Maker line.
And
I'll say it right now. I
and they
wanted...
match my merch
They
table
do.
exclusive, by the way.
I'm saying it right now. I'm putting this out in the universe. I want to repaint Tommy Dreamer in that yellow shirt.
I had a talk with my El Dreamer in Mexico this weekend. We'll talk.
You
off
tell my
air.
pitch for the yellow shirt?
Yes, we'll talk off air.
Very, very cool. Chelsea Green's called me. Let's see if we can have her on the pod.
Oh boy, I'm sure she'll really appreciate that.
Hello, Chelsea. You're on speakerphone with the Major Wrestling Figure podcast.
Oh, damn, you're still podcasting?
Yeah, I'm still podcasting, babe. What's up?
Okay, then I'll see you at home.
Where are you?
Well, waiting for my bags, but I was hoping you could pick me up.
I can't pick you up, babe. I'm podcasting.
Okay, love you. I'll see you soon.
Babe, you know what? You know what segment's coming up next?
What?
The Blue Chew segment. Want to use some tonight?
Bye.
All right, love you. Bye, babe.
That sounds like a no.
Damn.
So, that Major Bendy's, we're killing it. Big Rubber Guys, we're killing it. Knick, TTD, Josh Roop, Brian Beatty, D Freedom, who's like who picks these apart and analyzes it. Says
we have an all-star team, bro.
all-star team, and we have big plans for 2024. We have an amazing Comic-Con exclusive planned. It's going to be a great year. We're very, very excited. So thank you guys. So weekly purchases. I'm all over the place. with
Let me
weekly
show you this
purchases.
real quick because I showed it earlier. You guys were talking about this. What
you
this is
finally
big
pulled the
shots,
trigger, and you got the big boy.
the big shots or whatever. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So we did this. I bought it live on the podcast last time. or
So
whatever. It came in.
Mark, I think I need it.
But this is awesome.
Bro, they're so good. It's like a carpet kind of material, right? How would you describe that?
Carpet.
It's like
Doesn't look
it's
like
right.
that on camera.
It's like kind of velvety, but it's like much more firm or whatever. I think these are some of the best buddies on the market. It looks great in my room, and I'm blown away. Look, I understand now why it's $79.99, but it's also a little too much. But knowing what I know about pricing of these things,
Yeah.
I get because
And
this is heavy
frickin'
duty.
Brett.
And Undertaker, right?
So no, they don't make Undertaker. They make Brett. But the Puma, he let me know that Hogan's Beach Shop did, or maybe still does, have exclusive ones.
Oh, that's sick.
So
Well, I'm telling you, I can't put this over enough. If
bro,
you're a fan of Bret Hart and
they're
Ric Flair,
like-
I think you need it.
the quality is
Yeah.
unbelievable.
I love it.
I was
like
gonna
a centerpiece of my living room.
sell my Bret Hart, and then I was like, you know what? I think I'm gonna keep it because it's so
Wow.
cool.
Wow.
And it's
Great.
official, and technically, it's the first. I shouldn't say it's the only Bret Hart buddy because there's the WCW, Bash and Brawler, and I have the Just Toys one, the unreleased one. I think we posted a picture on social media,
Yeah.
both of them together. But I think it's really,
pretty
really cool.
You're pulling my arm.
Another huge WrestleCade get that I've been scheming for a while. I was staring at my wall. So my autographed ECW Tajiri figure is something I got off eBay years ago. It was in a Sharpie. I'm like, if ever this could be updated. So sure enough, I see the lineup. I prepare ahead of time. Go and get them. Thanks to my friends at High
Oh, baby.
Spots. Look at
There
that.
you
Look
go.
at that upgrade. Look at
Paint
that upgrade.
pen.
Also,
I absolutely love that.
Also, like, here's another pro tip. I brought it, right? It's signed in Sharpie. Needs to be wiped. But I'm like, I'm not wiping this thing until I lay eyes on this motherfucker. Like, he could, have travel issues, whatever, not, no show. And then I'm left with no Tajiri. Like, it'd be the dumbest thing of all time. So sure enough, as soon as I saw that he was there, I was like, amigo, let's do this. Got it wiped. got it cleaned up, and I got an extra one to sell on Whatnot because I'm carny as fuck. So
Yeah.
just overall win-win. Thank you to High Spots for getting that done. They should have a lot of autographed Tajiri items if you're in the market, folks.
Sick.
Tajiri and Joey Janela at this WrestleCade show might have had one of the best finishes I've seen in a long time. Have you seen it?
No, I don't know anything about it. I was
Okay.
flying for hours to
So Joey like misses a big moonsault, right? And he, if you really look closely after the moonsault, he like sells to the corner, but I'll explain why in a second. And then he gets up. Tajiri gives him the green mist in the face, but Joey had his sunglasses on, so it blocks the mist.
That's
Whatever. He takes the glasses off. Another spot gets the fucking red mist to the eyes.
wow. How'd he do that?
It was a great finish. Joey is one of the best. I love Joey Janela. So
And yeah, he's been a genius for years.
try to find that clip on social media, guys. It's a really good spot.
That's
and
cool.
Tajiri is someone I wouldn't mind in the Major Bendy's line.
I would. Don't gotta twist my arm on that one, brother.
I would definitely want to have the green like oozing from his mouth.
I want the first ever Bendy 2-pack to be Masato Tanaka versus Awesome, though. So that's a priority.
Oh yeah, with a chair.
Not
Just
against
whatever.
that.
Bloody
Can't beat-
variants. Oh my god.
All right, so I'm all over the place with weekly purchases.
I only have 2 more things.
Okay, so I've been building some details for my Matt Cardona collection, and I've tried everything on the market for these detail shelves, right? I've tried,
You've been building the details?
no, okay, Task Rabbit, duh.
Let's keep it.
But you know what I have been? I've been trying for years to find better than Small Joe's or as good as Small Joe's detail shelves. I've tried them all.
Risers, you mean?
Risers. Guys, I've tried them all. There's nothing better than the Small Joe riser. There's just not.
Small Joe is made for it or something, right? I mean, it's like
But
perfect.
guys, I've tried I've tried so many. The ones behind me are like from there's nothing like it. So I said I even put something in the Facebook group like, hey, I need a good set. Somebody fucking sent me a piece and they said, I swear to God, these are great. They were on eBay. I bought them, dude. You had to like fucking construct them and build them. And then once I built them, like I couldn't get them in. The detail was like, I literally said, fuck this. And I threw them out. And I went to smalljoes.com. Okay. And I bought a bunch.
To be fair, as a disclaimer, Small Joe's is 3, maybe 4 times the price than
I was going to say,
find
the
on
price,
Amazon.
no, the prices are, I don't know what they did. The prices are lower. And now they're more durable. Remember, like the legs used to snap
Oh,
off?
bro, yeah, it was scary putting them in. Yeah.
No, now they're made differently, so the legs come separate, and you just pop them in. No screws, no twisting, no having to peel shit.
The problem with Small Joe's wasn't the price of each riser; it was the shipping price. You
Maybe
would
that's it. I always
order the
remember every
4,
time
and it was like an
wow,
$80
how much is
shipping.
this? This is crazy.
I don't
Yes.
know. I just ordered 6 or 8, and I thought it was very, very affordable. And I
Not
got
compared to some shit, some of that Amazon stuff that you could, the spice racks or whatever people have been using.
Yeah,
Even
those
now
are-
they have like you just put in risers, they come up.
Okay, so these risers I bought. So also now I want to say this: they make a 4-tier on Small Joe's.
Okay.
Now keep in mind though, you can only kind of put like Hasbro's on that.
I was going
top.
to say that's not going to do anything for you.
No, you can for some things.
With an
Yeah.
elite.
Oh
sorry.
yeah, it wouldn't work for an elite, but for other figures, it definitely would work. So I bought the 3-tier was $14.99, and the 2-tier was $12.99. Very
Wow.
affordable.
Yeah, for sure.
That's different. They must Shark Tank style. They must have got their margins down.
Well, they must have got their margins down.
They
The
got their
grand
margins
total,
down.
the shipping and handling was $34.29, which I don't think is bad for 8 risers,
Yeah.
Yeah, and it comes in a big ass box, right?
all protected. They postal peanut jobbed me.
Ooh.
But I just have to say Small, and I have no affiliation with Small Joe's, but I've tried everything out there. A lot of the major marks have suggested things. It's just Small Joe's is the best, especially with their new product.
Well, this is very interesting to know.
The 4-tier one, I'm sorry, the 3-tier, which really makes 4, it's like Brian, if you still had your D-top with Hasbro's, you could fit so many more,
Yeah, that actually,
right?
now that you're saying that would be helpful, yes.
Very, very helpful. So
And you don't have that dead air.
you don't have the dead air. Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
Okay.
So,
Man.
listen, not a plug for Small Joe's. It's a legit purchase I made. And hopefully this time next week I could show you my updated setup for the Matt Cardona figures. Another thing I got. We talk about Funko Pops. I purged my collection. However, with my Christmas displays, my Christmas decorations, I have all Christmas Funko Pops. So I got from the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, I got Charlie in the box.
Oh, we needed that.
I did. And Sam the Snowman to go with. I have the original. They made these like back in the day, not these two figures, but this movie. This, what is it, claymation? Whatever you want to call it.
Yep.
But I got these to add to my Christmas display.
I like that.
Yeah, just for my, and they'll come down and they'll be back up for next Christmas.
I just put up my Star Wars Christmas Village thing in my room. With the all those like holiday figures, and I just bought the new ones on Hasbro Pulse.
Very cool.
I got this. I finally got the Hookhausen 2-pack in, guys. It came back in stock on Amazon, and I finally got it. Got a couple of them. I think I'm gonna.
It's. I think it's the best Danhausen. If you want a Danhausen, like a definitive Danhausen, it's the best.
Yeah, it's awesome. I
bought even Hook too. I feel like it's kind of like.
Oh, it's a great hook.
The other ones are all from moments, maybe, like his debut or a pay-per-view, but that one's kind of more like...
I now have 3 hooks, and I don't know if I need 3 hooks, but I did buy... So I love that this picture, you just know that I am lying on the mat underneath Danhausen's foot in this picture. Mm-hmm. But Hookhausen has a 2-pack. They wrestled once on a pay-per-view.
I love it.
Against me.
Oh, wow.
And Tony Nese. So Tony Nese has no figures, and I bought 2 of them.
Guy.
I'm gonna get it signed. I mean, he doesn't collect anything. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I thought you meant he had no AEW figures.
Oh yeah, no, he does. But he has 2 WWE figures. He's fine. Yeah.
What lineup do you think Jeremy has him in? Like lineup fucking 170?
Yeah, he's with me. He's with me in the
Mark Sterling. Yeah,
on the website figures. Anyways, I'm gonna get this signed and I'm gonna give it to Tony Nese. He won't know
if Ringside did a you and Tony Nese Long Island AEW 2-pack. I think it would sell.
Yeah, sure. Of course it would. Limited, I definitely. Look, we'd probably be peg warmers in Walmart, but
you got to subscribe to Honor Club to get it. So,
oh, damn! Added price, added value.
While we're on AEW talk,
oh shit, that's cool!
Wow,
I got the Amazon exclusive 4-pack in. Reason I got this is because at the moment I'm an MJF completist and I'm mint on card stickered. MJF completist. This does have a sticker because it is 1 out of 3,000 Amazon exclusive. We've talked about this
pack.
It looks cool like this, right? Because
it looks really cool.
They've never made a 4-pack. It looks cool. 3 brand new belts.
Yep.
So that's the big selling point. The gear, super bizarre, super strange. It's fantasy gold deco hits, but it makes for a nice display. I'm keeping this one mint. I opened it. Actually, here's a little thrifty something for people out there. I got 2. I'm keeping this one mint forever, whatever. And the other one I opened up just to get the max out. I sold the other 3 figures for the price of what I paid for the pack.
Oh, wow. That's funny.
I saw Wardlow this week at WrestleCade. I said, I love the hair, but you got to keep growing it, Yep. And then later on the show, he just came in, did his edges, did a powerbomb. I said, "Oh man, stealing money. That's how you do it." And I don't think he appreciated that.
Oh, didn't like the joke.
I was like, I wasn't joking. I thought I was
gotta chill out, bro.
I was like, I love it. Powerbomb, stealing money, bro. I love it. Yeah. Walked off, but he didn't smile or laugh. So Wardlow, if you're listening to this, I just want
a big
you
major
to know,
guy, yeah. So
I appreciate what you did there. You maximized your minutes.
Yeah.
I wasn't saying you were stealing. I mean, you did steal money, but in a good way. I'm proud of you for it.
Yeah,
it wasn't an insult.
I guess he was there to make friends, not money.
Listen, I could give a shit about making friends. So I agree with that statement. Oh my God.
I like both. Can I say I like both in wrestling?
Listen,
I like having my friends.
Yeah. Can you make both?
If you make friends, sure, but it ain't show friends. It's show business. You know what I'm saying?
You just tell that to Nick Nemeth.
Well. All right. Also, guys, we talked about this last week. The Dr. Henry Wu and Mr. DNA. Look at this thing.
Oh, that's sick.
Can I full
wow.
screen? Can you full screen? Me?
Mr. DNA.
Full screen me, Mark. There we go. That's not really a full screen, but
Hold on, I got you. Second.
It's pretty
There we go.
look at that.
unique little set.
So this Jurassic Park, I'm all in on this Hammond collection. I even there was actually a Black Friday deal. I bought one of the giant fucking dinosaurs in the Hammond collection. I don't even know what the fuck dinosaur. It's a dinosaur they see and they all look at it and they're like, holy shit, like whatever dinosaur that is.
Wow.
Which I had in the Legacy collection. Now I had to rebuy it for the Hammond collection. But I'm thinking, what fucking different articulation could there be on this fucking dinosaur?
Brachiosaurus?
You're gonna
Is that what it is?
Brontosaurus?
in the new mansion. You're gonna have a wing for a display area for all this stuff.
Yes. My rule is if it doesn't fit in the new room, it gets cut. No more storage unit, no more garage. Guys, if there's an interior designer...
I'm gonna hold you to that. There's no way.
The only thing that won't be... I won't display mint-on-card Hasbros. But I'll keep those forever.
Right.
I don't think I'll display those anymore.
Where will they go then?
Just, that will be like in the garage.
Okay.
Like in totes. But if there's like an interior designer who wants to help me design my toy room, like I'm talking like, not just like, don't... Listen, we talked about this. Kyle Peterson, great collection, but I don't want a bunch of details. I want something like you walk in and you think you're in Funko HQ. Like that's the kind of toy room I want here.
Yeah.
So if there's any like real designer like that, please hit me up. It's not a free gig. I'll fucking pay you. But you got to do the work.
Yeah, I figure you're gonna get a bunch of crayon drawings from our fans.
Bro,
Yeah, Michael LaPuma's going to reach out. Hey, broski, I'd like to work in your room.
I got this rare LJN poster just thumbtacked to my door.
This is how you do it. Get a bunch of thumbtacks.
Fuck.
The Puma.
He didn't even address that thumbtack allegation.
I'm working over here. He probably hasn't listened to the episode because he's working over here.
Yeah.
Man. Anything else, guys?
My last thing, quick shout out. I bought the or traded for that rock concert rock. I just completely forgot to buy it. I have no clue how, and I can't stress enough, Mr. Mattel, in 2024, please make a goddamn guitar that doesn't break. It's the worst. It's the worst accessory of all time, or at least make one that's not so fragile.
Like I understand. Like Jeff Jarrett, if he were to come out, give him a breakable guitar. Maybe even a Honky Tonk Man or an Elias if it was like the right moment. But like The Rock, did he ever use that guitar?
I don't know, but like you don't need it to explode like that into a million pieces, too. Like it sucks.
But it's so fragile.
Oh my god! It took me. I don't even want to go get The Rock to show on air because it's posed in my case and I'm never touching it again.
Yeah.
Because it was such a pain in the ass.
Oh, forget posing it as a guitar. It's
Oh
impossible.
my god, it's ridiculous.
Last thing I got, I didn't even know what this is. Check this out, guys. It's a Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers.
Damn,
These
that looks-
fucking guys.
That looks legit as hell.
I know. Like
is that?
Beast Kingdom. Honestly, guys, I have no fucking... I saw this on like, just scrolling the web. And I was like, what is this?
That's cool.
It's just like real
Beast
fucking
Kingdom is the name of the manufacturer.
dynamic action heroes. Beast Kingdom. Guys, I have no fucking clue what these are. D, do you know what these are? Does anyone know what these are? These are brand new. Like I just got them. Like these aren't
alternate
old.
heads. It's like
Alternate. It's like fucking ultimate fucking Rescue Rangers.
yeah.
That's pretty cool.
This is how like Super 7 should have did their shit. Like characters we actually want. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Oh my God, I know.
that ship has sailed, boys.
That ship has sailed. But I love this. I love the Rescue Rangers. And, Chip is kind of in like an indie god like gear. So I appreciate that.
How dare he rip you off like that?
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right, well, it's this time of the month, guys. I got the Pro Wrestling Crate.
Oh, here
Here we go. Pro Wrestling Crate for the month. I was looking forward to, I thought that it would be like some holiday stuff in here. No, there is not. First thing, we have a Ciampa shirt. Ciampa. That's pretty cool. I won't wear it.
I don't know how he keeps getting away with that, but good for him.
This one's great, Brian. I don't know. You've probably seen this by now. Dusty Rhodes shirt.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a really good shirt.
I like that.
This is like this is you wear this a lot.
Right,
I put
yeah.
this in the rotation.
Yeah, it looks like a Roots of Fight shirt. You're good.
Yeah, it is awesome. Big John Stud.
Yep, I've heard about that. The micro brawler.
We got some information about that in Major Mark Purchases of the Week coming up, so that'll be pretty cool. We've got your boys. Demolition Socks.
Oh, there they are. Bill, it's Bill and Barry for me.
Yeah, your boys Bill and Barry.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep this. We got a devil
Is that a magnet or a sticker?
sticker.
That's cool.
Pretty neat. The pin is a CM Punk pin.
Oh, skin of their teeth. They got that one out.
Okay. We have Headlocked Tales from the Road. Trish Stratus comic book.
We need
Is it
another
Trish?
headlocked comic.
A Trish Stratus comic book, is that?
But also on the back, guys, it says Gratitude Era. Tales from the Road Holiday Spectacular. Isn't your thing the Gratitude Era?
I mean, once upon a
We
time.
never really got it over, and then now Fandango kind of uses it.
Yeah, he does actually, yeah.
But there's no way he trademarked it, so I might steal it back.
All right, last thing is the 8x10. I have not looked at this, so I don't know what it is. We have ourselves your boy, Eric Young.
Oh, I love
man.
that.
A reunited Sanity over the weekend, guys. You
I
see
saw that.
Yeah.
Pretty cool. All right, that's it. And that's it for our purchases, I believe, huh?
And up next is the Major Mark purchases of the week. Major Mark purchases of the week. What did you buy? What didn't you buy? Let's see. Let's hear.
All right, well, I just mentioned it.
Oh, shit,
a second
Mark.
ago.
I forgot. I have a big purchase.
What
Oh,
the
my
fuck?
God.
I have a big purchase. It's so big.
This better be worth that weird, absurd interruption.
Well, it's not that big, but it did come in bubble wrap.
Okay. This is the AEW figure.
The bunny.
Oh, you got the bunny. Hell yeah.
Is that for
I
Chelsea?
got it. Chelsea doesn't give a shit about figures, but just in case one day she does, I'm getting her
friends.
all of her friends.
She was at the wedding.
Up close and personal, how do you rate the likeness?
It looks like a blonde girl.
Yeah, yeah, that's the one thing I gotta say.
It doesn't like the bunny has like a bunch of different like expressions that she makes with her face. You know, very
Yeah.
like toyetic.
It would
your
be
face.
you think it would be a very easy thing to accomplish, right?
Yeah, like even like she has like that face and then like the back with like the tongue out.
Yeah.
But this, it almost looks like a Jax like
It could be
Stacy
anybody.
Keebler or something.
Yeah,
like
it could be anybody, yeah.
maybe with the actual bunny ears on, it would look better.
Oh, it
Like
looks great
anybody,
with that, yeah.
right? Because it's a mask.
Yeah, but I will say, like the detailing on this is incredible. Like the boots, the sculpting of the pants. Like there's so much detail
Yeah.
on this figure. So I'm glad it actually did come out. A 1 of 5,000 chase. Listen, I'm gonna say it. I love the characters getting in the line via these chases. I understand some people don't.
If that's the way Alex Reynolds is distributed, I'm going to be broke.
Yeah, because you need 7 of them.
It's going to be rough. Absolutely rough.
Speaking of Chelsea there, I just feel like there should just be an unwritten rule that if a human being comes to your wedding and they have an action figure, you have to buy it. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a civilian, a regular person.
That's a decent point.
If they come to your, if they're good enough friends of yours that they come to your wedding, you got to have their toy.
Well, what if? Okay, this is hypothetical because I ex-nated, but Cody Rhodes tried inviting Preston
Yep.
Vance,
To your wedding, yeah.
and I said, "Well, no, he can't come. This isn't a barbecue. You can't just invite other people." But like, if Vance came, would I have had to get his?
Not to
figure
mention, like,
if
his
anyone comes
wife
out?
came and was his date, so, like, why does he need his, like, lackey there? But anyway.
I guess you're
I said, no,
plus
Cody,
one.
it's not a
I guess.
barbecue.
I guess if it's a person's a plus one, then maybe not. But if you personally invited,
Right.
like, okay, Chelsea personally invited, Bunny, right?
Right.
But she also did come with the blade, right?
Right.
So
Well, my
Chelsea,
my dad thought the blade was Sami Zayn. So do I need a
Right
Sami
there.
Zayn?
do you need a Sami Zayn?
You need both. You need both of
But
them.
I don't think that Chelsea needs a blade because her friend is the bunny. You know what I'm saying?
Right. I like the blade, but
Yeah, well, I love him.
I'm not getting a figure of him.
Right.
But like, I mean, I honestly, Mark, I don't know if
His
I'd get a
likeness-
figure of you.
I'm not trying to bury all these figures, but his likeness is not so hot on that figure either, too.
Broski, you have
Weird
you
run.
have a million of my figures. What are you talking about? I'm displayed all over your room.
But when your AEW figure comes out,
You're not going to get my AW figure,
Such a liar. You're
bro. What are you? What is? What
I'll get it. But
Of course you would. I don't know if it's ever coming out, but of course you would. Come on, you're not going to get my AW figure.
yeah,
Come
I guess I would. To sell
Talk to you every
I
day.
guess I would.
Like I don't
would.
have like my I don't do like current. I don't do my friends because where do you draw the line? You know.
Just put me in the Chelsea case with the bunny and
And your Singh
whoever
brother
else.
2-pack and shit.
Oh
Yeah,
God.
Anyway,
All right, major mark purchase of the week. All right, Max Heron. By the way, Max is working. He's a great illustrator. Okay,
Max is great. Yeah.
and he's working on a revamp of my Twitch. He's making a little logo for me and all that stuff. It's cool. He says, I'm a very proud papa this week as I just discovered that, spoiler alert, the Big John stud that I helped design was released in the newest Pro Wrestling crate. Naturally, I had to purchase a few from Major Marks, and I couldn't have done it without being in the Major Wrestling Figure Podcast Facebook group. Special thanks to Ryan at Pro Wrestling Tees, Danhausen, and all the Major Marks. So that's cool.
I dig that. It's cool.
Yeah.
What is
Whoa.
this?
what
All
the
right,
heck?
this is unique. Nathan McCarter says a pamphlet/program for No Holds Barred from Japan that came with a coupon that looks like an event ticket.
Wow.
I'd never seen one before, so I wanted to add it to my ticket collection and possibly get it graded.
That's really cool. Everything just looks cooler with Japanese writing. I'm sorry.
Yeah, right. It does actually. That's like a
Your
crazy-
recent
that's
shirt
like
there,
an
bro.
odd statement, but if you know, you know. It just looks cooler.
Yeah. Our buddy here, Kyle Peterson.
Jesus.
He says Panther, another big cat from Mondo, in the main line pairs perfectly with Battle Cat. When I first saw it at PowerCon, I knew I had to pick it up and was not disappointed. Turtle Van on top of that, some big things through the door. Also got to hang out with Ace Frehley. What a week.
Oh wow.
All right. We've got Andy Delgado went to Fan Expo San Francisco and checked off 2 huge gets for me. I got a photo and Joker figure signed by Mark Hamill, along with a photo and autograph on an Apollo Creed figure by Carl Weathers.
Oh shit. That's cool.
Well, I know what that Carl Weathers ran in. It was about $350.
That Joker's a sweet figure.
Yeah, and it's cool that it's Mark Hamill. It's just like an interesting like nerd thing, right?
I want to. I mean, not that I have the time, but I love Batman the Animated Series. But I really would wonder what 38-year-old me would think of watching it. You know what I mean? I'd like to kind of.
If
Does it hold up?
I think Batman the Animated Series holds up better than most cartoons.
Okay.
There is actual
I can see
story
that.
and
Right.
yeah. It
And
is
so-
a little
and I remember
darker.
just being darker and
Yeah. Mask of the Phantasm, which was the thing that like jump started it, is still widely known as one of the best Batman shows or movies.
Okay.
All right. We've got Jester James. Anchorman fans, here we have screen-used wardrobe from the comedy classic. Veronica Corningstone and Ron Burgundy's full wardrobe gimmicks from set, worn by Christina
Iconic.
Applegate and Will Ferrell, now a part of our ever-growing movie prop collection. That's awesome.
That's insane, actually.
Broski, here you go. Chris Clegg
There
says,
we
gotta
go.
support all the young upstart wrestlers in any way a fan can. So I purchased Pro Wrestling Tees shirt of your favorite tag team and mine, the Outrunners, the youngest men alive, the
I think-
Speedboat Dreamboats.
I think we need major bendies for these guys like yesterday.
That
These
rules.
two are going places, and I'm proud to be the second biggest Outrunners fan in this group. I think the first is Matt.
Yeah, definitely, Matt.
What the hell?
Johnny Cisco, this week I got something I have been looking for to add to my greatest American hero collection. It is a very rare and hard to come by designer toy made by Awesome Toys in the mid-2010s. There is somewhere between 20 and 50 of these sets. I was gifted the Batman Space Flyman a few years ago, and this weekend a friend of mine that's a toy vendor who is friends with Lev of Toy Tokyo, famous pop collector, sent me a pic of the Robin. We drove 2 hours to meet him and get it. While talking to Lev, I found out that the Batman I have is probably from the same set because it is very likely that he gave the Batman to its previous owner. He gave me an amazing deal on it, and I'm very appreciative of it. That's pretty cool.
Wow.
Anything
dig
that's
it.
one of 20 to 50 is pretty crazy. All right, this picture was
Oh my God.
Whoa.
Okay, Zach Lindar. Over the fall, I've been getting a lot of autographs, but I am a stickler for having JSA for all of my signed figures. I view it as a key part of the hobby, and a signed figure is incomplete without it. There are 4 ways to get autograph items authenticated: shipping them to JSA, dropping them off at their office in New Jersey, getting it authenticated on the spot at a signing where JSA is there, or going to a collectibles show where JSA is appearing. I finally had an opportunity to drop off these 17 figures at the Westchester Sports Collectible Show in New York yesterday to purchase authentication for all of them. They were done about 2 hours later. Here are all of them. He lists them all out.
Can we just say this? First of all, the fact that there's a JSA certified fucking... Is that me up top? Deathmatch King, Major Bendy is fucking wild. But just take a look, if you're watching on YouTube, that Mick Foley Jack's Triple Threat.
How good that looks, right?
But like, fuck, because it's the correct cactus.
And the order, to me, is correct. Yeah.
That is great.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
All right, this last one is phenomenal here. Brian, this is for you. Kenny Murphy picked up and unboxed the Gooker to correct Brian's mistake. And yes, it will be permanently displayed like this. He's got a Brian in street clothes with the sign Fronter pointing at the Cooker. I think this is phenomenal.
Guys, it's wild to me. This is wild to me.
I feel like now that Thanksgiving's over, more than ever, people are going to forget about this fucking figure.
You're a nuts.
I just, like, it's crazy to me that not only is Brian making him a backer, but not even putting him on his display, which I think breaks all rules. But
by the way, available on Amazon and discounted because nobody wants this figure.
Okay, well, this is going to be a fronter in my collection. It really is. It's like, to me, it's iconic.
If you're looking at my screen here, you see the 5 details behind me, and on top I have a ring, a couple rings, or whatever the heck. But I also have right in the middle the Gooker on stage. And anyone who has been in my office since I got that has immediately asked about it. Yeah. And then I have a great time explaining the story to them because it's fun. It's so cool.
You just say, hey, this is one of the worst things that ever happened in wrestling.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
I like it. I like it a lot.
All right, that's it. Moving on.
And up next is the WTF Figure of the Week.
I was gifted this figure, and it's kind of lame. The person on the box and the toy don't look the same. The paint ain't right, the joints aren't tight. It's missing a leg, can't even stand for a fight. The whole thing sucks, made me wanna scream. So why don't y'all stay for a peek? This is what the figure of the week. Heard me right, it's what the figure of the week. WEAK.
All right, guys, it's the WTF Figure of the Week. A major mark chooses a figure that they think is WTF, and then we analyze it and we question them. Lately, we have not been agreeing.
It's been a very controversial segment the past couple of weeks.
I know, I'm getting slammed.
See,
I'm getting dragged in the mud publicly.
What is it this week?
All right. Dwayne Dugan, who I think is a friend of yours there, broski.
Yeah, he wrote the Just Take Care, Spike Your Hair.
Spike your hair.
So
I hope he didn't choose one of my figures, Jack.
I hope he did.
Take it out on him. I picked this because I thought it was topical. But here we go. He says, and let me put it on screen right now. He says, the Ruthless Aggression Ring Rage CM Punk.
Why is it WTF?
Yeah, why is it WTF?
Well, he doesn't say the reason, but I mean, it looks
I would say looks
gray
pretty
shirt.
good to me.
No way. Yeah, I liked all those shirts, like shirt Ruthless figures for some reason.
And it's what we talked about earlier. Like, there was no T-shirts that went over the trunks. It's like molded on. Can you zoom in a little more? Is it painted over a chest or is it a T-shirt mold?
It looks like
That's a T-shirt mold. I remember.
Yeah.
Because
You
look
can
at
kind of see his abs.
The sleeves are
too.
molded.
You can kind of see his abs. That's
You
why
can see his abs, but
They
the
always have it.
sleeves are
that's-
molded.
First off, that mold is from Eric Bischoff, and it always had like the kind of abs through it, which was crazy inaccurate for Bischoff when that came out because he was like fatter than he ever was when he debuted on Raw, right? But that's whatever. This is fun.
I suppose the face not that great, but I guess it's that's what it was back then, right? For these ruthless aggression figures.
Like I remember having that figure and thinking it was fine.
Is this the era? Now I can't quite tell from the image where for wrist tape and taped hands, Jax went to like the wrist wraps from Rocky.
Yeah, you can tell he's got the Rocky.
It's
a little too much, but whatever.
Too much.
Yeah,
I would vote not
no
WTF
dice.
one bit.
Yeah, not even close.
All right, Dwayne, just take care, pal.
Like, is it the first CM Punk I'd buy for my Jax collection? No,
it's not even.
but
The
it's
12th.
certainly not the last. I mean,
Yeah.
I would vote one of the later dying deathbed Punk where there's like no deco and stuff like that.
Yeah, this is totally fine for what the time was, and Jax did stuff like this all the time. They'd randomly make a guy in his merch shirt. Like,
Guys, if you're gonna suggest something, maybe include why you think it's WTF.
right? So we
'Cause
can,
The other one,
Like
in the
maybe
running.
if he were to say, "Hey, he never wore that T-shirt with that gear," then I'd be like, "Okay, fair." But you got to give us some context here.
yeah.
Right. Well, the other one in the running was, and I almost picked this, was the
Good
pump and
Lord.
I
flex
mean,
cane.
that's okay. I'll give it. That's the WTF for sure.
Yeah, it's 1,000,000% WTF.
The raw shirt, the gap in the teeth.
the
First of all,
goatee,
first of all, Kane does have a gap in his teeth. Okay.
Yes.
But first, they all either came with. For those who don't know, you like squeeze their arms and like muscles would pop out.
One of the worst toy lines of all time, I'd say.
So if you were on Raw, you were wearing a red Raw shirt. If you were on SmackDown, you were wearing a blue SmackDown shirt.
There's an unreleased Rene Dupree right there.
Oh wow! But the Kane, it's such a weird look because he didn't have that goatee with the bald head.
It looks
ever.
like Austin.
Looks like Austin.
Yeah.
Looks like fucking rock hard Steve Boston.
Yeah. by the way, like over time, all those shirts would like disintegrate.
You could see it on that image.
Yeah, it's fucking gross.
That right here. This is WTF all day, every day. Pump and flex. WTF.
like just
The whole
trying-
line.
Like Jack's trying too hard to be different.
Whole
and it's, like,
line is
in a bad way.
WTF.
New
Whole line is
fall
WTF.
2005.
We should get that. We should get Raleigh that unreleased Rene Dupree, I think.
Oh man, that'd be his holy grail of his
Oh
collection.
my god.
All right.
By the way, that Rene Dupree's, go back to that. He's wearing a WrestleMania 21 shirt. That's garbage.
Garbage. All right. Well, up next is the Q&A. The Q&A, guys. If you want to ask a question, this is what you got to do. Be an Ultimate member and be in the chat live with us every time we record. Be an Ultimate member, majormarks.com. You get to ask us a question. If we answer your question, you get a prize. And I'll say what the prize is this week. Every week is different, right? It's always something. What's hanging around my house that I can throw in? This week, signed Deathmatch King Major Bendy's card. So if you ask a question this week,
Oh, wow.
you're getting a signed Deathmatch King Major Bendy's card. So make sure you contact us after with your address. Preferably do it as soon as this podcast ends so I can mail it out today.
Yeah, it could also could be a signed Rolo printer. You never know.
Well,
Saying.
Let's
Not-
get
And
to
speaking
it.
of,
Let's
this
get
is the
to it.
question. Nathan Meesey says, my question is, are there any items that are too carny? I know Broski last night sold his Roto, but it's Rolo printer signed. But what's his limit for Mark and Brian? What's the line you won't cross?
can I just say this flat off, right off the top? It's not like the printer didn't work. Okay, it worked. So actually, he got a fucking steal because it's $200 on Amazon. I think it sold for like $80, and he got it signed. So I'm doing someone a fucking service here. Okay,
Why'd you get a new one then?
Why
I got
are you
a
selling
new
it
one because I went to the wireless one. This one, and I even included the Apple adapters to plug this into a Mac.
Okay.
So over $200 value plus my signature.
All right.
And
for- I will
listen,
just,
sometimes
I will say this:
There is-
the yin and yang of my Whatnot show and Broski's Whatnot show never ceases to amaze me. The things I've seen since we've gone separate.
let's compare fucking numbers at the end though. Who's making more money?
I've popped in. He's telling people to shut the fuck up about his bad.
My phone's broke.
I've popped in where he's selling a roll of paper towels. I popped in last night and the view was his cat's asshole, and I'm not kidding. His cat's asshole was the view in the camera.
So there's my piece.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
I don't think there is anything too corny because here's the deal, guys. If I'm auctioning something up, first of all, people are asking, hey, sell the toilet paper if I'm in a hotel room. I put it up $1. People are outbidding. That's not my fault. I'm not saying, hey, I'm selling this signed toilet paper or a signed pillow for $100. No, I'm starting at $1 and the major marks are bidding. That's not my fault.
Right.
I don't think there's any. Let's be realistic. Let's talk merch table for a second. Is there anything too carny for a merch table?
That kind of stuff. Like it'd be insane for you to bring your Rolo printer to your merch table.
Topical this week because of what happened, but the number one that I always think of that just is maybe the cringiest thing I've ever seen is going up to the hotel room and getting a picture in bed with Sonny at a convention.
That's a great one. I have no problem with that. You know what they should do now? She should do for WrestleCon this year? Jail cell photos.
Jail cell photos.
That would be wild.
Somebody was explaining to me that she got 10 years and 7 years, and they're two separate. So, maybe she'll get out for a gap, and I'm like, that's going to be a hell of a,
you know what?
Hell of a signing run she's going to be on.
That just gave me we need something like that for WrestleCon, like a premium photo op. Like, what could it be? It's like me, Brian, and like what? Like we have the fucking
like in our hotel room and we're in our gear with a backdrop.
Bro.
I just said how I think that is. I'm kidding. There's no way I do that.
But like it was a StarCast one year where they did a picture with Scott Hall. You're both climbing the ladder. Like that's fucking cool.
Yeah.
I think there's something like that we
laying
can do
in bed with Sonny is cringy.
Did Raleigh pay for that?
Probably.
Is there any major mark who paid for that?
Yeah, Jamie Silverberg from Massachusetts.
D Freedom. While we're doing the Q&A, can you find one of these and pop it up?
Oh, dude, they come right up on Google. It's so easy.
But as for the gimmick table, I think like I don't know if there's a too cheap of an item or too corny of an item.
I remember the first time I was fired, Matt Hardy was pitching to me that he'll follow you on Twitter.
I love that. Matt, genius idea. Matt Hardy put me over.
$100. I'll follow you right here, right in front of me. Like you show me your thing, I'll do it. Boom.
I'm stealing that this weekend. Matt Hardy, he put me over on Twitter, and I said, Matt, I'm just following your lead, brother. Matt is an innovator.
Yeah,
I fucking love Matt. I'm trying to think of something I've done.
He's the one he was at everything we did this weekend. I never got to see him.
Broski sold dirt once.
But it was ring used dirt.
That was pretty rough too. Yeah,
and there was exclusive pins inside the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, right.
Confess later though, like in the moment, no one knew that. In the moment, no one knew that.
I think we all do pretty good with our gimmick stuff at the gimmick table. I'm trying to I know Cabana does some like cheap things,
but he literally prices them cheap.
Right. But I don't like the presentation.
I will admit the Joey Janela $20 combo and you calling him out was pretty awesome.
Bro, yeah, come on, Joey. $20 combo.
Yeah.
For those who don't know, a combo is like, all right, photo op, $20, autograph, $20, combo, whatever. He was doing that whole thing for $20. Dude, my combo, I don't do combos.
Me and Broski made a no combo pack a couple months ago. We stopped doing it.
And I charge fucking, for this convention, because it was a convention, I did 40 and 40.
Yeah.
A couple people balked and walked away, but the majority didn't. And I'll tell you what, this is the most successful WrestleCade I've ever had. So,
I mean, some people can't do that, but I will say that I did
much money. But Joey Janela should be charging more than $20.
Yeah,
for a photo and autograph.
Before I was even on this podcast or in AW, my combo was $20. So the fact that
you know what? At least you're someone came over and was like blown away that I was charging for autographs, and then I'm not going to say the wrestler's name. They said, well, they only charged me $5 to sign this. I said, well, they're an idiot.
At WrestleCade, someone said this?
Yes. They wanted me to sign something. I said my price. They said, oh, so-and-so charged me $5. And I said, well, they're an idiot.
I don't even understand. That's the whole point of a convention is to sell autographed items. Why?
No. They didn't like my price.
I know, but I don't the $5 thing is
he doesn't understand why that person is selling their autograph.
Yeah, I don't even like. Hey.
$5.
All right, moving on.
All right. Okay, here we go. Jake Hodge says, if Mattel does an ECW line with the Legends deals they have, like the Monday Night Wars line, which would be pretty cool, what are the first 4 figs and what's the
First
build
off,
fig?
first 4 is bold because they could probably do, 6 total?
No, they could do. They can get creative.
Okay, you get Austin.
That's what you would do.
No, I'm thinking of who. Guys, there's not a lot of people here.
Dudleys.
Okay, that's new. The Dudleys are new, which
Well, you got to put them in the line first. I think that's where you.
to
Boom.
make it eye-catching, tie-dye
Bubba
Dudleys.
and Devon Dudleys.
Paul.
Paul Heyman.
He's got to be in the
Just-
line.
They just did that one that would be hard to like.
What
You
do
can do
mean
like
they
a
did-
later '90s one, but
Yeah, they can get an ECW.
Bro, that Paul's so
With the jacket.
that's with the scruff, a little
yeah, I guess you
fatter.
can do it with the jacket, like make him have the trench coat.
Yeah.
RVD, they
RVD.
need a more EC dub like they did. He wore that tiger stripe in the last pay per view, but they can do a more definitive. I think RVD is a big seller.
With one of the belts, it would be great.
So is that the set right there? You do the Dudleys, Paul, RVD. and
Paul's
Bill-
got to be, I think Paul's the build-a-figure, right? Maybe.
I don't know because he has the jacket. I don't think they
Yeah,
would build
a
it.
huge long jacket. It'd be tough to do.
I think, guys, you could also do Cactus Jack, Steve
But to me,
Austin.
that ringside Cactus Jack is like pretty definitive. I don't know how they would stray from that too much.
you
Like I
could
said, you could do Austin like kind of. I wouldn't even want like ring gear Austin. I'd want him like doing that like one of those or like the Hogan outfit Austin, something like that.
We know that they could do Pillman, lights off, lights on Pillman with the cane.
I mean, anything that, yeah, for sure.
Bam Bam, but they already did that.
Not really.
He came with an ECW TV title.
Okay, I guess.
Yeah, that Bam
good
Bam's
point.
pretty definitive.
But I didn't. I thought that gear was WCW.
It's both.
No, we got proof that it was that it worked in ECW.
Yeah, it's both.
I think they can get crazier. They can do like I'm reading that Chris DiGiovanni saying Rey Mysterio. It says Terry
Ray.
Funk, Eddie Guerrero,
They
Rick
can do Terry-
Rude.
They can do Terry Funk in like the white, yellow and black stripe tights. He wore. A couple
Hear
of
me
them.
out here, guys. Dusty Rhodes.
Dream figure for me. Yeah,
Pretty cool.
I think there's more than.
I still
we
think there's still only
realize.
like 12.
But that first line, Dudley's,
If you sign the Dudleys, you got to come out with a splash and do that for sure. And like I said, they haven't really done
Guys,
the ECW
what about-
RVD.
you're gonna hate this. CM Punk.
No, it doesn't count.
Brusky. Terrible.
No,
And there is a ringside exclusive CM Punk that's 2007 ECW. CM
Demon
Punk.
X Dog. Steve Carino. Imagine if they got Steve to sign that
Well,
deal.
I mean, it's not. It's fantasy.
It's not that he works for the company. It's
I know,
not that
but
hard
at the
to.
moment, it's a fantasy. Me and my boy Steve caught up this weekend. I got a photo with him. He's the fucking man. He's
Scott-
he's,
a little
he's my
Scott Hall.
only- Steve Reno's my only bucket list match right now. Like fantasy opponent I haven't worked with that I would.
Does
love
he
to
still
wrestle.
wrestle?
He worked his son last year and had like a barn burner.
I would love to do major players versus the Carinos.
Sign me up. Done.
I think there's a decent amount of guys there for that ECW collection.
Yeah.
Chris Grocock says, have you settled into a 3 live show per year schedule, Tin Roof, Mania, Kowloon, or are there thoughts around adding other shows back in?
We
gonna
gotta go back
announce-
to Jimmy's.
I'm announcing right now we're coming back to Jimmy's. So
We don't
probably
have a date or
June.
anything.
June.
No, I'm saying we don't have a date or anything, but we'd love to. Yeah.
I think that's going to be it. I think that's the bread and butter is and I'm open for discussion right now and being transparent.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we could never say never, but we've kind of
like-
figured it out, right?
Wait, Tin Roof, Orlando. Listen, let's say this show's a disaster. Maybe I'd be like, let's take a year off. But I think as of now, it's on pace to be incredible. Mania, fucking layup.
Mania, but that Mania is where we have the opportunity every year
To go
to
somewhere
try out a
new.
new market. Yeah,
That
Yes.
too.
exactly.
But we've
A
had
lot of
some
people will say
incredible-
like, you should
We've
do
had
a
some
live.
incredible Mania shows the past 2 years, man.
Yeah.
People are like, you should do a live show in Texas. It's like, okay, cool, but it would have to be around some sort of wrestling event because all 3 of us flying to Texas with our crew Yeah, but we need to sell 700 tickets for that to be.
That's why when there's
valuable.
other things going on, it really helps the cause, right?
And also, here's a very we were explaining this to, I'll fucking say it, in our major pod chat with like Herman, our TikTok guy had a suggestion. I think he said maybe like New Orleans. All right, great, fucking party in New Orleans. Who the fuck are we gonna get who lives in New Orleans? We can't, you know what I'm saying? Because you need local talent.
All talent flown in, except for
including us, which is a
and the trade off is Mania. The list is ridiculous amount of people that we can hit up to come do the show. You know what I mean?
Kowloon and Baltimore are drives for most of us. Broski's the only person that has to fly.
Yeah, Mark Vic Nish says Chicago live show. I would love to go to Chicago again too. It's just the scheduling because we can only promote so much at once. You know what I'm saying? So we try to pop them, every 3 or 4 months. I just don't know where Chicago would fit on the list unless we skip the Kowloon. But it's like, fuck, everyone loves the we skip the Jimmy
Kowloon
this
might
year.
be closed, so.
I'm scared the year we skip it is when Andy actually does hang it up, right?
But we skipped Jimmy this year, and like the backlash we received, like how dare we?
Yeah.
So we're going back. We're gonna go back.
I do love Jimmy's too.
I missed that hotel, guys. I missed the hotel.
I just can't think of the
Swaggle Hotel.
I think we have a good setup that we have right here.
Right.
But here's another thing, guys. If someone were to pay us a bot
show, sure.
Different story.
New Orleans,
Bot
here we
show,
come.
New Orleans, here we come. You know
Bourbon
what I'm saying?
Street.
If someone has a bot show situation, yes,
we would love that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't imagine Bourbon Street Major Pod. Bourbon Street, the last AEW show in Bourbon Street ruined my life.
Our fans at Bourbon Street would be a bloodbath.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And full disclosure, the worst show we ever did was a West Coast show in Vegas. It was a fucking disaster.
It ended up being okay.
No, the show was fine. Financially, it was a disaster.
I think we ended up breaking even.
No, we did not.
We didn't?
No way.
Yeah, I think that was like smidge negative. Yeah, right?
Yeah.
All the shows in the very beginning were like negative because we used them as community builders. But this one was like a bloodbath.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's take it home, boys.
Up next, Good Housekeeping.
Good housekeeping.
Guys, youtube.com/majorpod or youtube.com majorpod network. I don't know how to get there, guys. But we have the Super Gabby vlog up there. Super Gabby is super polarizing figure.
Polarizing. You know what? I'm going to be totally honest with you. I don't know if it's polarizing anymore. I think that there's way more negative towards Super Gabby. Yeah, look, there are still some people that said I loved it.
It was like 50-50. But it was like give me more Gabby every day or I never want to see him again. Crazy.
This one, we have to admit, he was a little overboard.
No, he was nuts.
Yeah.
Too much.
But I thought it was funny. I was like, what? You just take it for what it is. Like, what are we trying to do? Watch some sort of Scorsese film here? It's a freaking toy vlog with a guy who's acting insane. I giggled through the whole thing.
We have a WrestleCade vlog, guys. It's kind of all over the place. I don't know if it's the absolute greatest thing ever, but
broski, it's awesome. What are you talking about?
Okay, well,
it's going to be a phenomenal vlog.
You'll see me biting Speedball's feet in there.
I give Mittens the middle finger right in his face. That was the highlight for me.
I threw water in Mittens' face, and I didn't even know it was Mittens.
Wearing a full ass.
He was crying because his Juggalo paint was going to run.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What else do we have? We have of course, this podcast every Saturday now on YouTube. The Christmas episode, guys. And I cannot stress this enough how great this is going to be. 1996, 1997, bone crunching wrestlers.
You
D Freedom,
the brand change.
Yeah, D Freedom's going to be posting pictures to hype up the whole episode for all month of December. You guys are going to get all boned up. It's going to be a great episode.
Can I bring this up here? Put you on the spot a little bit.
Yeah.
Every single history of episode, we've always had an open, and I know we've getting rid of the opens per episode.
Oh, we can get one.
I think we need to get a bone crunching action open. I think we need to get it.
Well, when you see Dustin Rhodes and catering, tell him that.
Yeah, that's perfect. Mark, you got it. Yeah,
I barely see him because he's on the Wednesday crew.
Just take out your voice memo and get. Yeah,
I don't have any way to contact him. I might by then. I might, but I don't know. I would ask him too if I saw
It's
him.
always been a video, by the way. We need a video.
I could get it if I saw him, but I don't know if I'm going to see him by Christmas.
Well, I'll just text the Undertaker and see if he'll do it for us.
Yeah. What up, dude?
What up, dude? Also,
Have
ProWrestlingTees.com.
STL swing back by the PC and get Sean to do it.
That'd be great. That'd be great. ProWrestlingTees.com, Major Doe Pod. A lot of shirts up there. The crate is coming very, very soon. Major Pod merch. Guys, we got Bendy's up there. I would say there's Big Rubber Guys up there, but there's not. There's a lot of merch, though.
Sold
a lot
out.
of cool stuff. Check it out. MajorPodMerch.com. Wildcat Belts. You want an exact copy of the FWF or Major Pod titles? Hit up Wildcat Belts. Whatnot. Every Monday, Brian and I, we sell figures, merchandise, ring-worn gear every Monday on Whatnot.
I'll be doing a makeup Whatnot tonight if you're watching live on MajorMarks.com. So check me out.
Brian, are you going to switch to the new way to print out orders or no?
What, by hiring Chiappetta's girlfriend? No.
No, she ships them out, but the way to print the labels all at once.
I didn't look. I had already done it when you told me last week, so I have to look at it.
Just this is what you do. You just process all the labels at once.
Yeah, but broski, you have to switch the size and the weight of these packages.
No, you don't, bro.
You don't do that.
No, because you know why? Because we put in the correct weight now that Timmy didn't know. Timmy would just guess.
Yeah.
Oh, because you have it.
So we have it. Yeah, that's not a problem anymore.
So you
what about the size of the box, though?
You don't need
They
that.
don't ask you that.
They don't ask you that. It's just the weight.
Yeah.
Okay.
And it's like it's not even the exact weight. It's like a scale.
Yeah.
It's like for this to this. Anyway, you process all the labels at once. Then you go to email labels, and then it will email you, and then you can choose which ones you want to open. I open the one with the receipt. You can just do the label, open it up, and print, and it'll print 100 things at once. And you're done. It takes 2 minutes, as opposed to clicking this.
But you
then
have
printing.
to email it to yourself?
You have to email it to yourself. You can't check your own email, Brian. Come on.
No, I'm just, bro. You know me. Technology and I are not, the best of friends.
It's unbelievable. It saves me an hour. It saves me an hour. It's unbelievable. Also, Major Rewind. Jay George does a hell of a job every 2 weeks. A little trip down memory lane. If you're watching on YouTube, listen to Major Rewind so you know what the hell we've been doing for 5 years. Check that out. The Premier Streaming Network. Guys, all our FWF shows are on there. Our live shows are on there. But we have an announcement to make. Guys, Live 18 will not be live on Premiere. We will put it up.
I kind of like it, a little incentive.
Yeah, we will put it up after the fact. But, yeah, so
Might
you
be
got to
some
be
time
there.
too, because that's going to be like a full ass edit.
Yeah, so honestly, full disclosure, the amount it would cost for us to fly in GoPro and pay them, it's like not worth it. You know, put them on. It's like when we're in Northeast and GoPro can just drop. It's a lot different.
Oh yeah, by the way, shout out to GoPro coming to the charity event this week, free of charge. They're going to be recording the event for us. So you Patreon guys, you YouTube people, you're going to have a nice recorded version of the podcast to watch, courtesy of GoPro. So
Very
they're going to
cool.
be
Thank
helping
you
us
so
out
much,
with the charity this next week. Because the next podcast, you Ultimate members, will be recorded at a internetless Creative Pro.
So they're not going to get it live, right?
So you cannot get it live. Sorry, Ultimate members.
Is there a way we can just for the? Oh, we have no internet at all, huh?
Zero.
We can't put down your cell phone and just stream it or something.
I don't know how I would stream it specifically to the group. Maybe we'll think about it.
And that's and just to hold them over. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Maybe.
I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying. Yeah, that's a possibility.
So plugs this week. I'm all over the place, guys. I'm in New York, House of Glory. Me versus Mike Santana. Hopefully Tony
that's a big
Khan.
one. That's a
Hopefully
big
Tony
one.
Khan doesn't call him in for Rampage, or else the match is off. Me versus him, House of Glory. Then I'm flying to Blizzard Brawl to take on EC3 for the NWA World Heavyweight title. Then I'm flying
Finally.
back to New York. Me versus Jimmy Lloyd. My career is on the line. If I
Full
lose,
career or GCW career?
my GCW career is on the line.
No way, yeah.
If I lose to Jimmy Lloyd, I will leave GCW forever. However, if I beat Jimmy Lloyd, he has to be my broski for 365 days.
That's going to be scary.
1 year of being my broski if I beat him.
So Jimmy Lloyd might be at the toy event carrying boxes
Oh my God, that'd
on
be
Monday.
Great help, huh?
And then, of course, we have the Always Ready pre-workout and the Always Red wine. Great gifts for the holiday season.
I will be at ACW Wisconsin, the 10-year anniversary show, Friday, December 1st. As you all know, I'm a Hall of Famer there, even though Dylan Hornswoggle Postel won't acknowledge it. Also on that show, Tommy Dreamer and Y'all Don't Like Edge. Teddy
Y'all don't
Long.
like it.
Oh, I thought Edge was on it. I was gonna say, be careful of the spear, dude.
Yeah, sure. Edge will be there. Just show up and buy tickets. But also, that's all I got this weekend. I was supposed to go to a Bucks game with Dylan, but he completely flaked at me, so I'm off the rest of the weekend. I'll get home Saturday, nice and early. Get ready for the toy drive.
Damn. All right. We'll be in Erie, Pennsylvania, Collision Ring of Honor. We have a contract signing this week. There it is.
Oh,
That's
wow.
the graphic. We have a contract signing with Ethan Page. He's been a thorn in my side. We'll see what happens.
Interesting.
Awesome. All right. Well,
I
is
guess,
that it?
I guess
You
that's
think
it.
he'd be in a better mood? He's got that micro brawler, and it's sold out.
Yeah, right. Instantly. Yeah. All right, folks. We're on a dime.
See ya.
1, 2, 3. I'll be back, Jack.
Join the community at MajorMarks.com and get access to exclusive content, behind-the-scenes footage, and become a member of the Major family.
You get bonus episodes on our careers, wrestling figure history, and exclusive interviews with our friends and legends in the business each month.
You also get early access to YouTube videos and, of course, the weekly podcast ad-free and breaking news updates.
Brand new shows featuring
Oh, baby.
and you. Each month, you can interview someone in the wrestling business with the Captain's Log.
Also, buy, sell, and trade in our exclusive Facebook community where people have become friends in real life.
Certain memberships include merch like monthly trading cards and quarterly mystery gifts.
Become a Major Mark and join MajorMarks.com today.